pick me up instead of I'm going.
What up,
And
y'all?
you
We
know what
live.
I'm saying?
Oh Lord.
We-
Oh Lord.
What up, people? What up,
Oh
people? What
Lord.
up, people?
Yo,
We
yo,
back
yo.
at it again. Our usual antics at Blunt Talk Gola, y'all. Welcome back, man. Sorry for the we had a good Mardi Gras holiday just come through, man. We're gonna be getting a little bit into
Fuck
that.
Mardi Gras. But
Uh
it was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
it was good beside the
Definitely fire.
typical antics that normally happen at Mardi Gras when you got a lot of drunk people roaming around the city. But we're gonna talk about that a little
It was
later. But
pretty good to be
definitely,
down. I ain't
huh?
see too much bad, bro. Like,
No, bro, that's the thing. They making it seem like it was such a bad Mardi Gras. It was not. We actually
let me
had
tell you
less
something.
shit happen this Mardi Gras than any
I've
other
been
Mardi Gras.
going to Mardi Gras since I was a child, son. Because we had the house we've been having, that big house in the family uptown. So when
Give
I
us a little
tell you,
mood, T-Dot. Put a little beat in the background or
it
something,
was
bro.
it
You can
was
like to
so it
jam to
was
that chop
packed.
track while we talk.
Like, son, it was packed, son. Like, it was fucking packed, like sardines packed, son. Like, when you got in patches of people, it got hot packed. Like, and it was kind of
Yeah, it
cold.
warmed up. It warmed up a
Yeah,
little bit.
it
It
was
did.
cold, boy, but shit. But when you got in like groups of people, son, it was packed, dog. I ain't never been around all that many people like that in no one time, son. Like, no, son. Like, no. Like, that shit was supremely packed.
DD 504. What's
On
up
some
with
real
it?
shit, you hear me? I'm talking about
Big
every
Smoke.
2-3 steps you seeing people and all that shit, and all my nieces and nephews was together. I seen everybody and shit too. So fuck, it was nice, fuck.
Yeah, that was them. Yeah, so salute to all the all the family members and our people, close loved ones, friends and families who marched out there and actually was out there handling their business. I heard the schools and stuff was tearing it
Yeah,
down, as far as
Yeah,
on
that shit
our
was
side of the
fire.
parade. Because it's two
bruh.
sides of the parade. It's like peanut butter and jelly when it comes to,
Yeah, I
different
could see
communities. How we go out there and go watch the parades is different from how they go out
it
there and watch
wasn't
parades.
just
So, uh,
it wasn't to me, it wasn't just an upgrade in the people, it was an upgrade in that too. All the auxiliary units, son, everybody, it just was like a all around better product of what Mardi Gras could be, son, like on some real shit.
Only
Except for the dickheads that like to hit people with the beads, son, like that shit, duh. So
yeah,
aggravating,
bro.
bro. Like, why y'all be throwing that shit so hard, bro? Like, it don't make no sense. Like, you got bees, and yeah, that shit gotta go forward.
They
But you
want to
not,
throw a
you
bag
can't
of
hum
pearls at
that
a nigga
shit
face
at
and
people
shit.
like that, dog. They be
Wait till
humming
you
that
turn your
shit.
head. They wait till you turn your head and won't
And
hum them
they
bitches
had
at you.
some racist stuff that came out too.
Yeah,
They
yeah, I
was
heard
doing
about
racist
that too.
shit,
The crack pipe
giving their
dangling
phone
off the
numbers
side
out
of
to
the
the
floor.
children with gifts on and doing pedophile shit and all type of shit, son.
Yeah, they tried to cover that up by saying that that's one of the reasons why
They try to cover it up and
one
say
of
it
the
was a good
floats
Mardi Gras.
one of the floats got shut down because of throwing beads at the police. Them people don't be throwing no fucking beads at the police like that, man.
Man, they
Like,
don't know who they be throwing bees at. That was at that time.
yeah, I know. Good point, y'all.
That
Yeah,
was a
that's a good
federal
point.
officer. They
You
don't
could
know who
just
the
throw
niggas
whatever.
when they being plain clothes. They don't know who they throwing what to.
Yeah, you be
Somebody
throwing
be
shit
able
at
to
the
been
floats and
had
shit.
a
That shit'll go over the whole float and hit somebody on the other
oh,
side.
come on. Think about it,
You
dog. They
never
be
know. I'm
having
just
shit
saying
you're
that would
right.
be
sticking
You're
good
right.
though.
You're
Not
right.
trees
disagreeing
on
with
the
either
power
or.
Because
lines,
No.
nigga, everywhere. Like, come on, son.
yeah, because where I
Nigga
was
could have been
stationed at,
talking in
one of
his
the
ass and
federal
he just got
officers
hit, but
came
he
through
ain't gonna
there.
be able to determine who the fuck did it. No, them
No,
fucking
Right.
people out there.
all them people out there, son. I was blowing the whistle and I was with the band. Them people ain't know who the fuck was blowing that goddamn whistle. But they was backing their ass up. I don't play them type of games. I play frequency games. You gonna back the fuck up off me. That's what you gonna do. Cause you don't want to hear that whistle. I got a super subsonic fucking whistle. That
Blow all your eardrums out right quick.
what?
Like,
But you
bet you back up.
know, drum major standard is a Fox 40 or whatever. That's the best whistle to get. It's the loudest whistle. They
Oh,
probably got louder whistles, But if you get louder than the Fox 40, I don't know what you whistling for.
Help.
Oh,
You
so
whistling for
shit.
help.
I don't know what you trying to do at that point, son.
Wait, it's called the Stock 40.
No, a Fox 40.
Well, I never heard of that.
Like they selling bitches at Academy. They not even high. They probably was high when I was young, but they definitely work good, son. Like I could tell you, they the truth, son. Like
I ain't gonna lie, my goofy ass.
Like I'm talking about, like seeing like at home,
music.
and you want your children to chill out, and they tripping or any fucking body. I wouldn't give a fuck who it is, a grown up, the children.
A dog,
blow that fucking whistle.
They go all.
Guarantee you, they gonna stop doing whatever the fuck they doing. That bitch is the truth, son. It's supposed to get, you got to get the attention of the band. You don't know fuck how many people in the band. If it's a big ass band, they got to still hear that fucking whistle way in the front.
That's true. That is absolutely true. All right. Well, I definitely will say this, man. We gonna talk about a lot of that, man. Oh, say, bro. This was something that came up at work, and I wanted to ask y'all. Have y'all ever? Yeah, I know y'all heard about it, right? Have y'all ever really looked into what the test tube baby comments was about from back in the day?
Who?
Test tube babies.
I know what that means.
Do I know what it is, or do I know about people comments who say something about it?
Like, have y'all ever heard somebody say something like that and then be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, test tube baby. All right.
Yeah, of course. Robin Harris. Robin Harris.
Right.
That's one of his top jokes.
Top line.
Yes, sir. Baby. So and the reason I say this shit came up at work was because I was fucking around with one of my coworkers, bro. I kid you not. Shit went sideways Friday, bro. I'll get into that with y'all, a little later in the show. But I called one of them niggas a test tube baby. I'm like, you a fucking test tube baby. Shut up. And he was like, what the fuck is that? And I broke it down from my logic of what I remember a test tube baby being was, right? And I had never really dug deep into what a test tube baby is. Why the fuck I looked that shit up and I was right? Like, I didn't know that they really was growing.
Test tube. Come out of test tube.
No, growing them motherfuckers
was right about.
Growing them in a petri dish. You know the little dish that they put under the microscope? Yeah. I'm sitting up there. I thought I just said it, but I didn't know what I was saying was right because I had never really looked into it. And so when I looked into it today, I was like, you know what? I said that shit. Let me look and see if I'm saying this shit right. And sure enough, I was right. It really was growing children in petri dishes. Like they'll take the egg and the sperm, put them together in a petri dish, and then plant them inside the mother. And now they calling it in vitro fertilization and all that. No, these motherfuckers was really you a test tube baby.
Yeah, it's way more developed now, but it's been a practice. It's been a practice since the 1800s round. You ever heard of Cabbage Patch Kids? You heard of Cabbage Patch Kids?
Yeah, I heard of the Cabbage Patch Kids, yes.
That shit was real. That shit was based off of real events. What I mean by that is real events where they would have these adoption agencies that had these test tube babies, incubator babies, and people and white slaves and shit who, would give up their kids and shit, and they would have them in the patches of look like cabbage and shit because of the heads, basically. So they had them up there like little cabbage, as if you could pick fresh produce out of a grocery store, basically. That's how they had it set up and shit. They still got some video of that shit from, in black and white and shit. Something, huh?
That's crazy.
Right after World War II, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you brought the shit
right after World War II. I know, right?
We hear about all this crazy shit.
You did bring it up.
We knew about it. Stupid
Like, no, bro.
I'm being
for real. I never really thought about it like that. I never really never really did think
Yeah,
about
think about
what
it.
the
People,
test tube baby thing was about. Like I knew there was something behind why motherfucker was saying that, but I never really delved into how it was done. You know what I'm saying? And so, like a lot of the videos that I was looking at today, I found I was like, oh, okay, because they probably was doing that shit.
Yeah,
So it's pretty
military,
much
you
the
know,
same
they're a
thing.
fool with it, Peter. Them motherfuckers been trying to make super soldiers and all that shit. So where they get the babies from?
come on, man.
Bitch. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All
This
these
they type
Montelli
of shit,
ovaries
you
and
know,
all that shit.
trying to create
It-
I don't know what's going
cloning
on.
and all that now, you know.
But people need to pay attention to their children because it's a lot of children going missing, and these ain't no babies. These fucking
Oh,
Yes,
damn.
sir.
What the hell?
15 to 17-year-old children,
Teenagers.
Going
and all-
teenagers.
But that's the crazy thing. Why is it that with all this modern surveillance technology out here, don't
I think narrowing it down to
It is not that
teenagers-
it's not working.
I think that narrowing it down to
My bad,
teenagers
Chop, go ahead.
make it easier for them to see runaway.
why didn't they not runaways? Cause think about it. Even
Who controls the
if they
surveillance
they
and what's important?
Somebody
now,
that's
that's another
slick for
thing.
somebody
Control
that
the surveillance.
That's
got
another
a
key.
special coffee
Who's watching
blend
who?
with the
You see what I'm saying?
fucking
When
monster
with all
and
this
the
technology.
coffee mixed together type shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? Who doing that? Who got that computer? Because I know sitting at a computer is fucking. You will go your ass to sleep. So who's sitting there with the coffee with the monster in it? I'm just saying.
24/7 surveillance.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
bro,
They
it's-
make
it's
the
crazy.
shifts hard. Like, you should chop
crazy
shit
work.
like that. You should chop down to 4-hour shifts or some shit like that. Pay them, whatever you gonna pay them. The nigga still get their 8 hours, but let a nigga work 8 hours, then somebody else come work. I mean, let a nigga work 4 hours, then somebody else come work 4 hours. Then you work. It's like y'all alternate shifts, but you all for 4 hours in between, but you still get your 8 for the day. Like, that makes sense. Fuck.
You was bringing up the missing children too, or missing teenagers. I'm gonna say, young adults. It made me think about your video. You presented, I think like a year ago, Chuck, with the two white men at the table with all them black girls telling them he'll drink their blood and they period and shit.
Yeah.
He wanted the body, they
You want
ovaries
that black
and
blood.
their uterus and all
Yeah,
that.
he said
It's
we
crazy
like
because a
all
lot
that.
of
But
It's
they really
being
want that
found.
though.
a lot
It
of them
reminded
is
me of that when
found
you
too, but
said that.
it's crazy. But because y'all seen the shit happen with your they done made that shit a whole documentary now about the little boy that got wrapped up in the mat
In the what?
in that high
Yeah,
school,
Lil
the one
Johnson,
that
man.
silent had.
Oh,
Yeah.
in the like the little mat that be on the ground on a like
Yeah,
a
K.
wrestling-
Like
Johnson.
school.
Yeah, it's a wrestling. Yeah, it's a mat. A school mat.
The school man had
They
that boy
wrapped
in
him
the
up
back
in
of
it.
in the back
You
of the,
probably remember the newspaper, Pete, when they took him to the autopsy place. The lady went and got a separate autopsy on her son. They unstitched him, man. He was full of newspaper, bro. All his organs was
Yeah,
gone. You don't remember
yeah.
that story?
Yeah,
Oh, bro. Yeah.
that's fucked
The sheriff
up, bro.
and them, they hid the video
did a
camera because
documentary
they
on
had
that
video
shit.
surveillance at the gym. One piece of the, from him getting it, how he got in the mat was not on the video and all kind of stuff. The sheriff, who the little boy was, they say he had problems with, was the sheriff. It was all kind of, speculations about a lot of stuff around that case. But what the weird part was of him not having his organs and stuff once it happened. Not only that,
Especially
but how
knowing
he
that
actually got in the
they didn't get
mat with his
permission.
shoes on. I'm sorry, what?
What you say, Peter?
No, I was
You
saying,
said it.
especially looking at the fact that he ain't have his organs and nobody knows what happened to him and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean, they was trying to. That was the most thing about it. Like child, it's a sad situation, bro. I mean, as long as people are hiding certain things, I mean, let's go back to the surveillance, right? If somebody
Yeah.
gonna be clipping out, edited, and giving you edited versions,
Right.
then we have to look at who's
And I'm here
controlling
to
the
tell you that
surveillance.
is
If we're gonna
very
say,
possible.
oh, well, there's all this technology, why they
Very
can't find
possible.
these missing people? Because you got certain motherfuckers
It's very possible, son. Trust me.
around the
They
surveillance. So,
train people to do that shit. Take footage and minute it together, clip it to it seems seamless, you know, all that shit. Like, boy, I went
and
to
then
school
we going
for
further and further into the AI. So you see
Gotta
where that's
tell you.
going. They going further and further into the AI. I done seen AI do everything.
son,
Everybody been every fucking well.
I could tell you,
Tupac and Biggie done did songs together again, nigga, on AI. So you see what I'm saying? The
all you need
imagination is
footage, son. If you got
out
the
there for them
footage,
bitches to allow you.
if you got the footage, you could change them words to whatever the fuck you want to change it to. Whatever you want to change it to. If you got the footage, nigga could take a video of us and
Mhm.
change them words up. It's gonna be, they can see whatever the fuck, and if they got
Have
good
us
enough
robbing the fucking banks on
equipment or good enough apps and shit, they probably could fucking make your lips move how they want them and shit, and still make it look like you talking.
Yes, sir.
They got all that type of shit. Like that shit real. Why
You didn't say I was just about to say that,
on
y'all.
TV and all that no more, dog. Cause for what? What is that shit? What is you watching?
Entertainment, buddy. Nothing more, nothing less. But people put more than that on it, child. Like they be trying to live their life like the TV and all that type of shit, bro. That's when it gets, you know, tricky, bro. That's when the water get deep. If you look at TV like, oh, you know what, I could do some of this shit, or maybe this should be motivation for me to uplift myself. Don't do it, player. Cause it's set up for them how they doing it. That's why it's on TV like that. So it's never a real life situation if it's on TV. Like it don't, you know, it never happens like this. But it be funny, or it'll make you mad, or it'll make you happy. You see what I'm saying? Or they'll make you cry. Like but it's all to pull that emotion, bro. I think a lot of people get that shit confused too, child. Like watching TV and really trying to be Superman, like you 5. You trying to jump off the building.
Stupid ass.
Son, you can't do that. It doesn't work that way.
Right. You learn
Son, you can't
fast.
do that.
The higher and higher you get up, you see what I'm saying? Man, I can't fly,
Yeah,
dog.
innocent. You better not be that innocent nowadays.
I'm more of a Batman. I go glide a little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit.
You believe
A
you
little
can
bit.
fly, then you can fly. Stupid ass. No, you can't fly, stupid ass.
Yeah, thank you. You sure have to know them stimulations of life.
Fuck.
I know we want to, you know, get behind them and rally and say, hey, man, you can do anything. You sure
put your
take your
mind
shit
to
too
it.
literal
You
now.
can fly.
Just like I believe Dr. put
Yeah,
that
big,
leg
big.
back on that
Or
Batman.
making
toy
shit
shit,
up.
huh?
Jesus flew.
Shit,
This
man,
is.
shit, huh?
Yeah, there it is. You're right. You know, Jesus flew right over water.
Man,
Dang,
he
with
didn't
his
really
feet.
walk on
Like-
water. He was flying on top of the water.
Yeah, he was flying. Fly float. God damn.
Man.
Had a
Right,
chair
and you know what,
fucked up.
bro? What? Now look, what if this is why they believe Jesus really walked on water? Was the lake frozen?
There
That's
you go.
still water, right? I'm just saying. He walked
You sound
on
like
water. Was
one of
the
them.
lake
You sound like
frozen?
one of them fucked up preachers, nigga. Nigga, that's ice, nigga. It was water.
That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah,
still called it
this
what
is
it was.
the
and
type of
it
shit
No, that's
was
not what you
frozen.
saying.
It
You
it was
saying
still water, but it was
This man
frozen,
played
and
too
he was
much.
It was
walking
just
on.
frozen. He just walked on it.
so Jesus is ice skating.
He was doing
Come on,
something.
Man.
Yeah, shit.
Oh, that
Water
ain't no-
is
you
not
think
water no more once it goes into that state.
It is
It's
no
now
longer a liquid,
ice.
it is a solid. But that's before
It's dry.
science caught up with it.
It's dry
water,
ice, and they got regular ice.
Wait, that ain't nothing.
It
Bro,
may
y'all
even
think
got hot ice.
y'all
I
thought
don't
I was
know.
bad with that one, bro.
Hot
Just
ice.
Moses in the burning bush.
Yeah.
Put his
I
ice
dare not
now.
say Moses probably was mad at the motherfuckers, went up in the mountain to go hit him a joint right quick just to calm himself down. Heard somebody come and got nervous and threw the weed in the bush and hollered. That's God talking to me.
Oh man, he was giving me a sign up here. He up there getting loaded, huh?
Yeah, up there, toe up. That's how they came up with the burning bush, huh, bro? Nigga was up there.
That
smoking.
bush ain't burned. Shut up.
It burned all right. He threw the weed in it. In that dry ass bush.
Weed don't come in bushes, nigga. Plant.
Oh my God.
That probably
Chop,
was
you
a word
missed
for the
whole
weed
fucking
back
point.
then. They
You
used to
missed
call
the
that
whole
shit bush.
No, I
He
didn't.
was
Instead
up
of
there
Reggie.
smoking and threw
They
the
used to-
weed in
they
a
used to
dry
sweep with
bush
bushes.
up
They
there,
used
and
to
it
sweep.
caused
Smoking that bush, yeah.
With Reggie Bush.
Damn it!
So Jesus knew who Reggie Bush was.
I think Jesus did know who Reggie
Smoking
was.
that bush, you know, bush. A bush is a tree. Yeah, he didn't know who Reggie Bush was. We called our shit Reggie
Man, he
from
knew
Reggie
he was
Bush. But
eventually
I
gonna
mean, bush. The
start
word
saying-
bush could be considered
A tree,
a lump of,
shrub,
you know, a lump of tree. Yeah,
tree, shrub.
I don't believe it. I'm just, you know, I'm just going along with the conversation. Just going along with the conversation.
Oh man! Aside from all the jokes, man, how y'all week been, bro?
You
Post-mortem.
gonna introduce us?
And you just asked us that? I know this out of Child 17, the motherfucking house.
Who we can want more about? Chop Trace in the building.
I think they all know who he is, and I'm P Dot on the spot. Like, just in
Preferably
case.
because you don't got our name up there. We've been running it, and everybody's name
Yo,
is up there.
matter of fact,
Peter.
that is our name.
Ain't nobody name up there, though.
Our name not up there no more.
You got the sign up there. That's why.
Oh really? Oh, fuck, I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
take the blunt talk down, your name pop up,
Oh, well, let me take that down. Man.
just in case you know, pay attention to that. Yeah, we in the building, people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
Peter week. We about to just run a big in other news on y'all there. You know what I'm saying? I got
Whoa.
2 joints, Chop. What about you? I got 2 joints.
I got some shit. I'm about to find something.
All right. Well,
One of mine is a crazy questionnaire, and the other one is just some shit I ain't
That's
know.
why I say a crazy
going on.
questionnaire. I've never heard of that one. But
Yeah,
that's
it's
something
it's the reason why I call it a questionnaire, because it's going to be a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Even if I ask you, or if you asking this
if
yourself,
anybody
but
asks
I'm gonna
that.
ask y'all some questions. Well, it's something you're gonna question anyway. You gonna question this shit anyway, but. Yeah.
Oh man, come on, computer! Don't do this crazy shit to me.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, come on, man. It's just taking.
Why you
a
up there
second.
all that laughing and stuff? Computer laughing at
Computer
your
say-
ass now.
Aha, bitch, watch me move slow.
Watch me work, playboy.
Let me look through these shits right quick.
Let me do all
Something
this
find
stuff.
something.
Because I did have.
Yeah, my
something
shit
I
is still in the
wanted to
same
say,
spot,
you know.
y'all. My shit is right there inside the clip.
Why? Wait, what am I supposed to? Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so y'all heard about one of the more notable fights that happened during Mardi Gras?
No, I don't know.
One of these celebrities that Shia something, I forgot the boy name, but he came down here and got drunk in one of these bars and got into a fight. And don't get me wrong.
Leave Shia LaBeouf alone, man.
Okay, wait a second. Turn this shit off. What's this man now? Shia LaBeouf. That's his name.
Damn, you done threw that man name up. Shit.
Bro, that's what his name is. S-H-I.
You ain't hear Chuck
his
just not Chuck just
name.
gave you the man name. He just said it before you sliced that motherfucker. That nigga put a samurai sword to that
I
bitch.
didn't hear it. LaBeouf, whatever the fuck.
Shia LaBeouf, nigga. That is not LaBeouf.
B-E-O-U-F, LaBeouf. I don't see how that wouldn't. That's how they said it. But anyway, he winds up getting into it.
He said that's how they said it, so you gonna believe him too, huh?
Yeah, that's how they said it. Fuck, I don't know how to say that shit.
Man, that's crazy.
So
Slice.
here's the video of one of the alleged incident, the so-called alleged incident, but I think they had more
That
video
nigga Black
than just
Brother.
this, but they definitely caught this part on tape. So check this out, y'all.
Man, I wish I did, man. Somebody try to play with that man.
Wednesday morning, actor Shia LaBeouf posted on social
Oh, LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf.
media two
I thought
words.
you say that what they
Free
said.
me.
Be lying.
I don't fuck. I just know how I pronounce
I've
shit.
been fucking lying all day.
It comes days after his Mardi Gras Day arrest, during which the actor reportedly shouted homophobic slurs and "I'm a Catholic." That's according to a new NOPD report that sheds light on the hate speech
He let y'all
and
know.
what
Wait, why they got it redacted?
led up to this moment. This video, obtained by our partners at NOLA.com, shows the actor appearing to swing at multiple people outside a Bernie bar. Staff at the R Bar told police LaBeouf had become
Happy Mardi
increasingly
Gras.
irate and aggressive throughout the
He told up.
evening.
He's like, what's down? Let's go.
LaBeouf allegedly swung at the manager as he was being escorted out. The report said the actor also struck another
Well,
person.
he ain't fucking
He
called
must have was in that bar cutting up.
Police obtained video evidence that supports witness
That's
statements
hilarious.
alleging LaBeouf hit two people.
trying to sneak
The
something and
actor was
everything.
taken to Truro Hospital.
Well, I could
Once
prime gonna
released,
sleep
he was
behind
booked
that
in
bar,
jail
son.
on 2 counts of simple battery.
What
Yeah,
y'all-
you know that's the little area too. So that's the little club. So you know they let him cut up in that club before they told him, say, bro, you gotta roll, bro.
Yeah,
It's
bro, you gotta
good white
chill
people
out
you
a
doing that to.
little bit, bro.
A little bit. Nigga, what?
Bro, you know, I'm saying, you know, they
Catholic.
party, Pete. That nigga, he had to been cutting up in that.
He was cutting up wasn't a word. He out there martial law, Bruce Lee
Yeah.
fighting niggas in the street. Fuck. That
I'm
nigga
talking
was
about
to
before that even
wing
happened,
something.
bro. Listen,
Oh,
before that
yeah.
even happened in the club, he had to been. What I'm saying is he had to been cutting up in the club because them
Long
people party, bro. Just
Yeah.
like hitting each other and beer getting flung. That's cool to them. You see what I'm saying? It's not really much of a problem. So he had to been doing something major, grabbing people, cat going by their wife, trying to kiss on. You see what I'm saying? He had to be
Right.
tearing it down in that motherfucker for him, for the manager, and then to be like, all right, bro. So then he started fighting them. It's like you
Get
done
your gay
lost
ass
it
off
out
me.
there. But like Chop say, man, he down here in Mardi Gras. That man say he a good Catholic. You know we you know we about that in our good community. You know what I'm saying? Purple, green, and yellow. And he representing, you know, Derek Cole is a Catholic.
Oh, wait, my bad.
Miss Benson is no, you good. Miss Benson is a Catholic, so you know, so that's how it goes
Oh, I was
down.
about to change the whole fucking story up because I forgot that happened. Shit.
I'm finished what I was saying about that. If anybody else want to comment on it,
Go ahead, child.
I ain't really had nothing to say about that. I got an epiphany about something else that happened, but I realized nobody been talking about it.
Well, let's talk about it then.
Jesse Jackson died, man.
Who?
who died? Yeah, Jesse Jackson.
Did you say Janet Jackson?
Nigga,
Jesse,
I heard
they ain't
Jack-
give him no.
Jesse
I ain't seen
Jackson.
no memorandum or nothing come out on Jesse on CNN or none of that. Child.
Yeah,
Did they?
I
Did they
heard
do
about it.
Did they do a memorial?
Ah,
for Jesse?
if they did, I ain't see it.
I guess they don't show no love for the people that they believe.
It's Black History
had
Month
something
too,
to
huh?
do. Yeah.
They ain't even talk about Jesse death.
Not before.
I ain't been hearing nothing about it.
One or two good days they talk about that. Jesse Jackson died.
Is black people
80
trying to forget
Hey.
about Jesse Jackson?
80, what he was,
Somebody
89.
said something about doing something like a little, like you said, for him. And
Yeah,
the
they gotta
people
do
was like,
something.
no.
They gotta
was
do
like they ain't
something.
want
He
to
was
do
right
it.
there with Martin.
Yeah, they should have had a parade and everything, huh?
I don't know.
I'm trying to tell you.
I didn't hear
He said I
nothing
was
about
right there, right before he got shot. I was right there. You know what he said?
I moved to the side so he could get a clear view.
Wait, I ain't mean to laugh. Man, that's not Jesse didn't say that. That was the other man. But you
That's
know,
the
in the
other man.
ballpark.
But think about
That was
it.
Rev.
They saying that Jesse was on the informant list for the FBI at one point, man. Like, damn.
No.
Al Sharpton as well. Al
Al
Sharpton.
Sharpton is the
Sharpton.
known informant. That nigga refused to admit
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he signed the papers. Like, nigga, you signed papers saying you knew what was going on and you were telling the people what was good. No, you did that. Fuck. But yeah, man. Rest in peace, Jesse Jackson, man. I don't know that you was an
Jesse
informant or
Jackson?
not, man, but, you know.
Was Jesse Jackson the first one to bring up one of us reclassify as African American, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. When he ran for president. That's when he came up.
Y'all
with
remember?
That shit.
Y'all ever seen the Black Panther movie? It came out like in the 90s.
Oh no, not.
It's called The Panthers. Okay,
I saw
you know
bits and
who?
pieces of it out.
You know what this man name was? Okay, look, they had a movement back then, y'all. Like they had different people believing in different stuff. Y'all know about the Nuwapians and all that, the Egyptians, you know, the
Yeah, I
Hebrew
heard about
Israelites, you know, 5%ers, you know, stuff like that. They also had a movement with the African dude. He was bald head. I forgot his name. He the one created a Kwanzaa, y'all. With them, he mixed the Jewish candles with the African colors. He the one started that with the African American thing too. People were saying that's where Jesse got that from the teachings of him. This man was also charged and he was beating on all the women and stuff and trying to start a sex cult. Yeah, so just a little sidebar information on the African American thing. That's why I asked, was he the first one? Because I don't remember who actually was the first one to start telling us to coin that shit, because that was in the early 80s. Your boy was still pumping. Matter of fact, they started teaching that in school. In all black public schools and stuff. Well, I ain't gonna say black public schools. I'm gonna say public school. We started teaching Kwanzaa. I remember we used to do it when I was in elementary.
Yep, we sure did used to do Kwanzaa.
Emoja and all that. Yeah, all that came from Round, chap. All that came from Round. Matter of fact, they had some
they used to
ladies
put him up.
who
He was
left.
up on the wall in all the schools. Any school I've been in, they had his ass on the wall.
A bald head, like heavy set black man. He used to always wear the shades, and his women would always be natural hair, you know, with their fros and stuff. So, yeah, he was a woman beater and shit. Like he had a big old case on him with people came forth with all kind of shit, y'all. It was crazy, but not to get into too much detail about this shit, but. Yeah, he was a fucked up individual. But this just go to show you how these harebrained schemes that people come up with, y'all, to create money and power. People like so-called predominant people like a Jesse Jackson would take this idea and the whole a whole community of people just catch on to it. You know what I mean? Like it's shit.
We
when you got the right back and
Plymouth Rock landed on us. Nigga said that shit for years.
Malcolm X.
Oh
like
man.
that white teacher in Malcolm X. Why you sitting there? You supposed to be with your brothers. Go ahead, go protest me. Sitting there like a bunch of Uncle Times. You got Ohio High.
Yeah,
I remember Ohio High.
fucking
The
right.
white black history teacher went off on there.
Get out of here.
Oh man, lynch me for what my people has done to you people. Stand up for your rights. Move on up. Yeah, that shit was hilarious, nigga. But rest in peace to Jesse Jackson, though. I ain't got no hate in my heart for his misguidance, you know, and miseducation, bro.
Facts.
Was Jesse a part of something? Was Jesse into stuff he had no business? Yeah, I think so, bro. And I think he took the wrong route in trying to, so say, advance black people. You know, I think it was a bad political move on his part to do that again, knowing that we have been reclassified
So many
over,
times
you know what I
before.
mean, centuries and decades,
And
millennia.
reclassified again. On top of
Right.
it, already was reclassified. Like, that's crazy.
Mhm.
He just moved the ball down, you know, move the chain down.
They say move the goalpost.
Ain't never been a
What we
fucking African.
what we
Ain't got
stand
no
for.
people in Africa. We ain't never seen Justice Jackson pull up on his people in Africa.
Not now.
And by the 80s, child, look how many generations then came down since you come out and start saying that this is what it is. You know, that's even
weirder.
Suspicious in itself. Right. Thank you. Be weirder. too.
Like, come on, when did we really, aside from Jesse Jackson, identify ourselves as African American? Like, we never done that. We were known as either black or Negro up until that point. And I remember seeing, my mama telling me about that. Like, I don't know about this African American thing. I never did. That something was new. And
why
then the
would we
next
be African American and we used to call niggas African Buddhist crabs? We would have embraced it.
that-
Versus,
But motherfucker, look what happened. Like we've been saying throughout, I'm gonna say the last 3-4 years of the show, they keep saying something until it becomes normalized. Once it's normalized, then it gets written in as what they said. Oh, well, you call yourselves African American. Now we can put it in the paperwork that you gotta identify as African American, black or African American on the application. White.
I just thought about this too.
Hispanic.
How can you reclaim African heritage in America by
when you
calling
wasn't born
yourself
there?
African American?
Right.
Even by just by calling yourself African American, you could think you came from there. Like you saying, the idea that already came out, right?
And now we got.
But people never thought that. How can you see what I'm saying? How can you reclaim your African heritage in America?
When you,
By
I think
calling
one of the
yourself
other.
an African American.
But what heritage is there for you to claim when you never been there to know
Yeah,
what your
Okay,
heritage really
shouldn't
is?
you be
So,
going back then? Is my point. Shouldn't you be going back then?
apparently, according to what the fucking
Your
white people
trips-
been saying for decades, go back to Africa. When you been there?
So, cause
And that should've
he
been-
black.
That should have
That's
been
what I'm saying.
I'm saying if that shit was
should've
real,
You
by
see
now,
that-
somebody
you
would have
s-
went back, dog. By
You
now.
see the
right. Somebody
oxymorons?
definitely would have
That's-
went back.
Do you see the oxymoron?
Now, we done had-
I ain't
in-
saying
Old
niggas don't
them,
move
like-
That's why I'm
to
asking.
Africa. I know people that did move to Africa, but you ain't about to sit up here and tell me, oh no, you went to Africa and found your people. And nah, I ain't seen them type of stories. Not saying they don't have them type of stories, but
Yeah,
I
because
ain't
they
seen
do
it.
have.
I ain't seen it in the
some.
abundance like we should see being members of the so-called African.
No, you're right, I seen them go by that damn DNA chart and that
Oh,
chart tell them,
man,
and then
why
they
we
go
still-
there, and then they
Yeah.
just go mingle in the village that the chart say they from. You're right. That's
Yep.
the only thing
But
I
that
seen.
don't
I
mean-
ain't see
but-
them say, "Oh yeah, this my Aunt T and them. Yeah, this them.
Yeah,
Oh, that's my great people. These are my cousins."
Oh, they was
Yeah.
here the day they took us.
Right.
Yeah.
Our granddad.
This is the
type
son.
shit.
This is the son of the grandmother who saw them take. Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
nah,
need to
ain't
see.
that.
Now, if
Don't
anything,
exist.
that'd be the proof that we need to have. We need to have that kind
That's
of
the proof that would shut all the bullshit down, though. Why all these smart motherfuckers ain't do it yet? That's your point.
because
Why has
there's no
this
way
type
to
of
do
information?
it.
Bro, they digging up shit from. Bro, they found dinosaurs, Peter. Come on, P. Don't do this.
Now, I'm just saying.
P, they found dinosaurs, nigga.
How many generations have went across that we would actually be able to go back and trace? And as we said on this show, you would have to dig up how many people? You see what I'm saying? You got to dig up so many fucking bodies till some of that ain't even there no more. Like, what we talking? Damn near 400-500 years worth of bodies to be dug up to be able to say this is where we come from? Nah, man, that shit ain't happening. So you either
Some bone crust, man.
You know,
they lie about it anyway. At least make it look good to say if you're gonna lie about it. I think that's a part of chop argument too.
Yeah,
at least have a good lie. Y'all done found all this shit. You mean to tell me y'all can't even make no shit up to make it seem like this could really happen?
Or at least show me where my like take a person that
people ain't paying attention. As long as people going by face value,
what's gonna match? Nothing. Ain't none of that shit gonna match up. Fuck, they even telling us our DNA genetic structure is different than that of an African. Like our whole molecular makeup is different than the people in Africa. Now we got people in China saying that they finding out that a lot of their ancestry and history come from black people. Well, bitch, we been knew that. Fuck. So what?
You know where they come from? They come out of Africa.
Been saying
they doing them the same shit.
Yeah, they've been saying.
Yeah, I'm saying. They say the whole existence come out of that motherfucker. Pete. So
we knew. Fuck. I can see that. They knew
this is a theory that came from a couple of white Freemason motherfuckers who was in control of education and all that. McGraw-Hill, motherfucking Charles Darwin, and a couple of more motherfuckers, P.
That's crazy.
They came up with this theory out of the Africa shit.
Him and Abraham Lincoln was born on the same day. That's crazy.
Wait, who that?
Darwin and
him and Darwin? Oh, I ain't know.
Yeah. Damn, that's a fact. Oh boy, I got another one up there for y'all. I want y'all to check this out because we did kind of talk about this a little bit, but this what they were talking about as far as the riders being removed from the floats. Oh wait, damn, when did it go?
Well, them bitches ain't
Shia LaBeouf the white Orlando Brown.
No.
Parade roll through Uptown with the crew of Bacchus closing out the night, but today did not come without controversy. One tote float was emptied after police say riders threw beads aggressively at federal officers. Remember, something similar.
Now remember, they said this happened with the crew of Carrollton too. But I think you were telling me, Chop, that the people in the crew of Carrollton were the ones passing out the phone numbers that had their phone numbers and shit attached to it. So they tried to make it seem like what happened at the Tote and Bacchus parade was something that happened at the crew of Carrollton parade. Those were two totally different incidents. And when you sent the text message about that, them dudes was just walking to the hotel telling us, yeah, the police made us get off our float. And I was like, well, why they made y'all get off their float? It's like, they ain't tell us why. Nah, nigga, you know why. You knew why.
Happened last week too. WDSU reporter Jasmine Franklin is live breaking down exactly what happened today. Jasmine.
Yeah, Elizabeth, tonight parade goers say this is definitely not in the spirit of Mardi Gras, especially during a time filled with so much joy and celebrations. People along the parade route say those that are there to protect it should not be targeted.
You know, they're here to keep us safe, not to be pelted by beads.
Leslie Spillman says she attends parades along the Uptown route every year, but she was disheartened to learn about an incident during the Crew of Thoth parade where police say riders aggressively threw beads at federal agents.
It's such a shame. You really hate to hear that. I mean, those of us who love Mardi Gras, I mean, visitors and locals alike, we know that.
But this the thing, though, and I gotta say this before we move on with it. They've been doing this shit for years, though. So it only takes a federal officer to get hit with some beads for y'all to recognize that.
We were so used to it, we throw them back, huh?
So hum them bitches right back at their ass. You know what I'm saying? Now you hit a kid, nigga going after the float. That's just straight up. Like I'm police gonna grab me. Hey, bro, this man just hit my child in the face with a bag of beans. Like real hard. Not just that. Oh, we way back off of the parade line, like where the float's past at, and you hummed a bag of beads that far back to hit a child in the face. Yeah, you wanted to hit that child because your accuracy couldn't be that fucking good. You see what I'm saying? Unless you actually was trying to hit somebody. Like that's the whole thing about why they trying to make it such a big deal now, because federal officers got hit. But like you said earlier, Chop, they in plain clothes. You don't know who's who. And these people been doing this. So this should let the people know that this the type of stuff that we, the New Orleanians, so-called African Americans, been having to deal with these people on these floats that's wearing masks that can't be identified because they're wearing the mask. That this is the type of shit that's been going on. They've been beating people with these fucking bags, bro. It's like, you know, but when we said, oh man, it's just part of the Mardi Gras experience, you gotta take the good with the bad, that happens. No, but now a police officer get hit, oh, now we gonna do something about it. But no charges, and I saw an article where it said they didn't even press charges on the people. Really? So they intentionally throwing these throws at people with the intent to do harm, and the court dismissed the case because it was unintended. But you can have the shit on video that they wait till you turn your head. Like I'll be telling people, bro, the spot where I was at, they had some ladies came out and they turned their backs. I'm like, ladies, don't turn y'all back to the float. They're gonna try to throw something at you to hit you. And one girl didn't listen, and a bag of beads came out of nowhere. Mind you, we under the valet canopy, off the way back off the line, and a bag of beads flew way back there and bopped her right in the top of her head. I told you that. And it wasn't like she was asking for them to throw nothing to her. They out there taking pictures. And a bag of beads just come out of nowhere. Pow! Hit her right in her face. I told you. They do it intentionally.
That's not really in the spirit.
The NOPD confirmed the incident happened during the parade Sunday afternoon. According to police, all riders on Float 32 were removed.
And last thing you need to do is, besides watching out for everybody's protection, is having to worry about some big stupid bag of beads crashing you in the face for no reason.
It comes exactly 1 week after riders in the Crew of Carrollton were accused of aggressively throwing beads at police officers during the parade. The NOPD says that incident is also under review.
Everybody's had that experience of maybe not quite, calculating the catch right, but you know the difference when someone's aggressively trying to hit you.
You know the difference when somebody's trying to aggressively hit you. That's the thing. That's what we've been saying. Like, I don't know why people take that shit for granted, man. These
you
people
been a child before. You didn't try to throw something at the motherfucker before.
Oh, I saw it firsthand, bro. One of the float riders in the crew of the Femme Fatale, the little kid, a little child. Pardon my French. She was aggressively throwing stuff, and I'm talking about she at the top of the float, humming shit down, like trying to hit other little children in the face. I'm like, damn, she throwing that awful hard. Like, if you up top and you see somebody down below, you could just drop it to them. She humming it down there like, I said, oh. But like I say, bro, you know, when we out there, ain't no such thing as you don't have it on camera, but enough people don't know, you know, you see something like that, you could go tell the police right away, look, them people on that float trying to throw shit to hurt people. Y'all need to do something about that, because they not just there to protect the people in the bands and the float riders and the people at the parade to stop them from going up to the float. They also got to enforce certain things and throwing stuff
They
aggressively
need
with
to
their intent to
one
harm.
thing they do need to do is put the barricades back down.
Well, where I was at, they had the barricades, so
Yeah, they do it on Canal Street, but they don't do it.
they don't have. But you got to think about it, Chop. They ain't got enough barricades in the city.
Man, yeah,
to cover
they
the
do.
whole
They can get
route.
barricades. Fuck all that.
I mean,
bring all them-
they got a whole year to get enough barricades made. to
exactly.
cover
Yeah, I'm
the-
not going for that one either.
Yeah, no, they
But
can get barricades. Fuck
They could
that.
get them. I'm not disagreeing. They could get them, but right now, as it stands, they ain't got enough barricades to do all that, man.
I
From
wouldn't
end
care.
to end. Now,
Yeah, P,
I
I'm not
agree
going
with
for
you.
that though.
They
They
need
do.
to do that.
They do got
Either
them.
they do or they don't, bruh. You saying they could do it, but
find them
you don't
bitches.
think they got enough barricades?
No, I don't. Honestly, I really don't think they have enough.
All the events they
to go
have
from
around the
end to
city,
end. No, listen to what I'm
fuck
saying.
no,
To
you
go
got-
from end
they
to
use
end,
barricades.
I don't think they have barricades.
All right, even if they don't have
I
them,
think
even
they
if
do.
even if they don't have them on hand, they get other police departments to come down and help. And
I
they got
believe so
barricades.
too, Chap. I think there is
So-
a way, Peter. Are you saying that
That,
like
no,
it's
no, that's what I'm
not?
saying. I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing at all. But I'm just saying. From
You're
a-
saying it like it's not
standpoint-
possible though, brother.
No,
That's
I'm
what
not
we're
saying.
talking about.
I'm not saying that it's not possible. Notice what I said. They got all year to get barricades made that'll be able to go from end to end. Right now, they just don't have it.
They got the money to
Ain't no
buy
right
the
now. It's
fucking
over.
barricades.
It's
Yeah,
next
they
year.
do.
We talking about next year right now. Ain't no. We just saying, bro. I think there is enough. Me personally, I think there's enough barricades, and that's a good
Yeah.
idea, Chop. Like just
You
have
need
more
to put them
blockage.
bitches back down, son.
where you because you know it's getting rowdy, right? Especially around St. Charles, you know. These and just to go back to the humming thing, bro. I done seen both sides do the humming thing. I mean, Zulu, I done seen them niggas throw coconuts like
Man,
footballs. So I ain't gonna say it's a race thing. I'm gonna say it's a parade thing when they be up in that bitch getting drunk or toe down or whatever going on, snorting coke and all kind of shit. They be up there having fun or doing what they doing or whatever, you know. And they get beside themselves. You have fucked up people on them floats that be doing fucked up shit too. They paid
Right.
their money to be fucked up on the float. So that what the fuck they do. They do fucked up shit. And they should be held accountable for that shit. Especially knowing that you humming shit at churn and shit, or you just humming shit in the area, you know, in certain areas and shit where, yeah, this way I'm gonna throw them bitches hard at. Like if you even on that type of time, you already know you get whatever come to you. But a lot of times it's hard to decipher that in a court of law. That's why the courts say what they say, P, because you're gonna have to really prove that shit. That they
Right.
actually hummed it at that particular person because it hit them. It's, you know, it's crowds of people. So, you know, I'm just saying it's gonna be hard to kind of prove that. That's why the police looking into it more, so they could probably work with or whatever going on. But you know how they do too. You know, once they don't want something to be too public, they kind of try to, you know,
Squash.
you know, simmer it down because of how big Mardi Gras is getting. It brings the city a lot of money, and you know, the mayor and the governor don't want those type of problems or that to be on our jacket when people come down here, because that stops, you know, your tourism and all that type of shit. You know, it brings down your value. So I'll be looking at all that shit too when it happens. But that's just my point of view on the, you know, the flinging the bead shit. I done seen white people, P. get hit with a coconut, nigga, dead in the nose, bloody, bow, right in that motherfucking head like a football, foul. I'm talking about cockback, gish. So I done seen both sides. That's why I'm telling you that I don't want to put a racist thing on that, because I done seen, you know, both sides. Trucks in them. You know, it's both sides on trucks. There's a lot of black people be on trucks too. So I done seen it, brother. I'm just saying.
Do y'all remember that they passed a law sometime? And I'm asking this. Do y'all remember the city passing like an ordinance or a law that if they get caught throwing the coconuts. Because remember, people went to complain about the getting hit with the coconut thing. Remember that?
Yeah.
So, do y'all
That's why
remember that the city had passed
That's
a
why I brought it
law?
up.
No, I'm just saying. I know y'all remember that, you know, but do y'all remember the law that they passed about throwing the coconuts or throws like that? Because them ceramic beads, them bitches hurt just as bad as a fucking coconut. Them ceramic pieces they be throwing. Oh, you can hit.
Now, you can't put your hands up if you can't catch now.
No, don't. Please don't. If you can't catch,
putting your fucking hands up and you know you can't catch.
Them bitches gonna slide right past you, pow, and hit the next motherfucker right in the face. Be like, bitch,
But
I
the
thought
lady
you
said,
had
you know
it.
the difference. Well, I mean, if you from a little range and he trying to get it to you, and he, you know, everybody not Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, man. They not people not that accurate. They trying to get it to you now. So I
They
might
know.
have to throw it a little harder than I have to actually throw it, and you can't catch. Yeah, that pop ain't gonna feel the same. You might think that nigga hummed it at you, how hard that bitch hit you in your face.
That bitch hits in your lip and your forehead.
I know, yeah, like one of the tender spots, huh? Yeah, man. Like scrape across your ear. Your ear is something like pow, like oh shit, man, yeah, bro.
You gotta
Them,
wear a
especially
fucking,
them pearl joints.
Yeah.
The medium sized pearl joints.
With them the
Man,
goalie
yeah.
masks. You need one of them
Put
goalie
the hit
masks
on the side of your face.
Try to catch that.
Just yeah. So you know,
I'm out there.
just having the experience of being out there since I was a little boy too, y'all. I was just when y'all was talking, I was just looking at everything that really go down. You know, I remember me dipping through motherfuckers' legs and shit, my legs, trying to get to the front and shit.
Yeah.
I'm damn near under the wheel, nigga. Trying to run with the float and all that doing shit. I went both through hitting on the side of that bitch. Trying to get shit. So, you know.
Come on, give me.
It's a rowdy time, bro. It is. It brings all that out you know what I'm saying? To really just go out there and try to fish for it. It becomes a thing. Especially with kids around 11, 12, 13, 14, you know, around there.
Yeah, them teenage years, they're a motherfucker, boy.
Now they just adolescent, I'm gonna say that, the juvenile years.
Yeah.
Say it like that. No. Cause you know, niggas
one of
be
the
starting
things
young
that
going out there. You bring your book sack and everything. Nigga used to have
Niggas
bags
take all
and
their
shit,
schoolwork
boy,
out just to
and
go
come
out
home and play parade, man.
throw the beads off the porch. Hey, mister, throw me some.
Trying to tell you.
Throw them beads.
Man,
right
they had an
off the
old
porch.
picture. They had an old boat. They had an old boat right next door to us. The man just left his boat out there. We used to play parade off the boat. So you really had that little level where, you know, you had somebody sitting on something like there was a float, then you had your audience. Some niggas would play the audience. We'll switch up.
Everybody take turns, yo.
Yeah.
All right. Not a
It's
bad
like
fool.
6 of us
You
out
go
there.
up and
Yeah,
you-
6, 7
yeah,
of us
you
out
go up
there.
and you throw the beads off the flute.
All right, we
Niggas
on the
still-
float this time. Yeah, that type of shit.
Yeah, fucking right.
You
Well,
heard
I'll
me?
get
Sound?
down
Yeah, we
there.
on the float this time. It's our turn.
Throwing the
Come on,
same
come
shit we
on. I'm
got
talking about pick
before
all
the
this. Yeah,
other.
pick all this shit up, put it back in the bags. Put it back on the float.
The cups too.
Oh man,
Hey, bro, you know
it
what
was
I
fun
just
being
do?
a
I
kid.
just wanna
Our
talk about-
imagination was the shit.
I was fucking with a little partner of mine at work. I said the only reason black people really go out there for the Mardi Gras parade season is to catch the fucking cups. Because this nigga ain't got no cups in the kitchen. I'm tired of buying these
That
fucking
did
plastic
become
cups.
something. That did become something. I remember
Used to
that
have
became
the next
something that did.
4 or
Y'all get them
5
cups.
Mardi
I
Gras
remember
on them
that.
cups, and it was good.
I remember that.
Kool-Aid.
Get them cups.
Yeah, you use the Mardi Gras cup to measure how much sugar you gonna put in your Kool-Aid.
Come on, man.
Ah, shit. People, bro, I really don't think today's generation really.
That's really a
appreciate,
black Mardi Gras.
like the shit that
Black
came
Mardi
before
Gras
them.
is
Like
one.
they don't really understand the full dynamics of the Mardi Gras experience of our time versus daytime now. Like these motherfuckers be out there just to get high. And,
I ain't
and
been out there in so long,
make
bro. I
songs
don't
about
even know what it looked like out there.
But yeah.
Or they just be
bruh.
posted up now. Huh?
Yeah. They still be listen, don't get me wrong. They still be passing, going back and forth, up and down, but they have a certain range that they're willing to walk. Bro, I got
So
press
let me ask you a question back to you because you said this earlier. So in your mind, do you still think this was the best Mardi Gras we had?
Yeah. Considering, the little incidents with the parade throws, and I haven't heard like what that was, Mardi Gras 18. Bruh, they had a shooting where I was up the block. I'm gonna say about.
Oh, you talking about as far as violence?
Yeah, as far as violence, like
this was one of those. I'm talking about enjoying yourself. Like you just said, people were standing around. They don't really be into it.
No, I'm
talking about like having fun. Like when I hear best Mardi Gras, like when you had the most fun at that motherfucker. Regardless of what violence happened, did you have fun at that motherfucker?
I still say
like what was the most funnest Mardi Gras?
The only thing I missed
this year
that I didn't catch, like talking about it, was like where I worked at. I was by the stand, and normally they have like people out there DJing at the stands or whatever like that. So I didn't notice probably about one or two spots that had actual DJs. So in between when the band's not, just say they got a break and a float done broke down or something done happened, and they gotta stop that particular float for a little while till they get whatever situation under control, and there's a big gap between the last band or the last float and the next float. The DJ will strike up some music and get everybody hyped up, dancing, playing like some good grooves or shit like that. I haven't seen that. Other than that, bro, I think the ambiance of the people having fun, like where I was at, they was throwing the football back and forth across the street. People just generally having good conversation. If somebody did have like a little DJ speaker out there, they start playing their little music. I seen people doing like the little line dances and all the different little dances that they be doing, like people be doing on a TikTok challenge and shit like that. Like I really saw everybody having a good time, minus the few little issues that happened in my little location. Other than that, bro, it was good. Like I really saw a good change in the way people behave at Mardi Gras. It wasn't a lot of fussing and fighting, aside from looking at how and like I be telling people, y'all gotta understand that when you got people that come from out of town, they get up early, they come down, like the parade might not get to them till about 12, 1 o'clock, but they coming down at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and they got their chairs and their coolers and stuff like that, and they got their little group together to sit in this spot because it's a good spot. Then you can't just come out of nowhere and try to take over their spot. Like they're gonna fight you for that because they've been there all day. Besides that happening, it really isn't a big issue. But I see what they're saying now about that. Like white people who, like black people, could be in a specific section. They've been there just as long as the white people. But white people will start moving over, bumping them, trying to move them out the way so they could get more of their people. And like, no, you can't stake claim over here. This isn't just for you. This is for everybody. And they talked about that in the news, like, because people were actually getting into arguments and fights behind that shit. And the police had to get involved because people was claiming stake on spots. And it was like, that's why they were telling them no tents, no coolers. No tents, no
ladders
no
too, or they let them put the ladders back out there.
Your ladders could be out there, but they can't be up at the front. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the ladders was a problem.
Yeah,
at one time too. Yeah,
because they put them right in the front, which means everybody.
Yeah, they'll block it. Yeah, block.
You blocking all the people from catching all the throws. You know what I'm saying? So you can have your ladder, but your ladder just gotta be back away, like a good ways away from the barricade. So it was. Other than that, it was good. Like I didn't
there's a barricade.
Yeah, if there's a barricade, because certain spots like my supervisor at the job, he was telling me he was on St. Charles. They had no they certain like one little
That's what
spot
you were talking about
on St.
earlier.
Charles, right there
Wow.
under the bridge, was that one little couple of little feet that had a barricade. Other than that, it was open. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, it was a good experience. Like, I don't see that there'll be too much fallout from this particular Mardi Gras. You know, and whatever violence that happened they attribute it to being at the parade, but it didn't happen on the parade route. But the shooting at the Bacchus parade, that shit happened 8 blocks off the route. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like, it wasn't at the actual parade, but you attribute it to the parade itself. And that's what gives the Mardi Gras experience a bad name. Shit that happened during the time of the parade that didn't actually happen on the route of the parade. Because if it happened on the route of the parade, I think it would have been pure pandemonium. And then think about it, you would have had nothing but YouTube and Instagram videos of the pandemonium happening. All the other stuff that they're talking about in the news is stuff that happened on like Bourbon Street, or stuff that happened after the parade on Canal Street, or, you know, in the French Quarter. None of that happened at the actual parade. So why do we keep attributing stuff that didn't happen at the parade to the parade? So that, you know, but to answer your question, or finish answering your question, I still say this was one of the better Mardi Gras than I've seen in a while. I gotta put this computer back on the charger. Battery going, dude. But yeah, man, that was it. That was all I had for end of the news. I don't know. Chop still on, but he off stage right now. So I got your stuff lined up. So give me a second. Let me get back to the wire so I can put it back on. But yeah, man, that, you know, Mardi Gras wasn't bad this year. I actually enjoyed myself, and you know me, I got a paranoia about being around large crowds of people. But, you know, by me being stationed on a job site, doing the security gig, you know, I wasn't involved in the large crowds of people. I just was like right there, but I didn't have to be in the crowd. And I went to, what was that, one parade. And I ain't gonna lie, the paranoia kicked in, and I just could not keep still. I had to keep looking over my shoulders. Like, I just can't do it. But, you know, I still say it was pretty good. But, what video you had for your end of the news, man? My bad.
No, you good. I got the first two, like I usually line it up.
The Simeon Toko.
Yeah, I wanted to ask y'all, boy. This dude I been popping up lately about him, Simeon Toko. He did a lot of supernatural type things, and they saying that they have a lot of clips of him, you know, doing these things and stuff like that. I found a couple of videos on him, but I just picked one, you know, one of the shorter ones that probably gonna kind of explain. I don't know if they're gonna explain everything, because it's a lot of little stuff and stories, but hopefully they give us a good breakdown, because you know, I just picked it randomly so we could check it out. But
okay,
well, so we can check it out together. So this would be a, what you say?
I was about to ask you, looking at the length of the video, you have any moments that you want me to pause it?
No, because like I said, I haven't watched it neither. I just picked one so we could you know, kind of check it out.
Roll through it together. Gotcha. All right, let's check it out.
Toko was a black African man born in 1918, and he had superhuman abilities similar to Jesus Christ. He was healing people, and he even summoned cherubim and seraphim angels to help defeat the Belgian army. As crazy as this may sound, this is a true story. We'll get into the other unbelievable superhuman things he did in a bit. The elite powers do not want the world knowing about this man because he was the first of many more Messiah-like figures to emerge. In the 1960s, Simeon Toko said more people like him would come and that the elites wouldn't be able to stop us. It is believed Simeon Toko was the first of the 144,000 described in the Bible. He was healing people and performing supernatural miracles. Some of the superhuman qualities Simeon Toko had was regenerating after attempts on his life even if he was completely eradicated. One time doctors heard of the rumors of his mystical abilities of being immortal and they removed his heart surgically to see if it was true. He woke up from the operating table saying, "Why are you persecuting me like this? Give me my heart back," leaving the doctors completely shocked. Simeon Toko was reaching people with his message and the cabal attempted to silence him for lack of better words. Once they found out he had Jesus-like abilities but no attempts on his life succeeded and he just kept coming back. Where is Simeon Toko now? This African man of God was immortal and couldn't be taken out by the cabal. There was a man that admitted to seeing Toko pass away with his own eyes and then seeing Toko perfectly fine the next day. The elites didn't want him here, so there was multiple attempts on Toko. The cabal set Simeon Toko up, saying they want him to come to the United Nations to spread his message, but instead something terrible happened that I cannot say on TikTok. I'll explain in the comments section what happened to Toko so this video doesn't get taken down. After this tragic attempt on Toko, he regenerated in their office room, saying, "If you don't want me to be here so bad, I can't fulfill my purpose. But there will be more people like me and you will not be able to stop us." Simeon Toko passed due to him not being able to fulfill his purpose here. If we look in the Bible, it says that the 144,000 will have supernatural protection. For God's seal will spare the 144,000 from judgment and being taken out. Does this explain why Simeon Toko couldn't be harmed? As God's judgment rains down, he will grant special protection to the witnesses. In Revelation chapter 7 verse 3, one of his angels gives this instruction to 4 others. "Do not harm the earth, the sea, or the trees till we have sealed the servants of our God on their foreheads." Although the witnesses' preaching will rouse the anger of many, the Bible says no one will be able to touch the 144,000 because Almighty God will grant them supernatural protection. They will neither endure God's judgment nor suffer harm from the powers of evil. Revelation chapter 7 verses 2 to 3 of our God on their foreheads. Simeon Toko.
What happened to the volume? The volume gone.
My bad, bro. I was trying to ask a question. I didn't realize my mic was on mute. So when they talk about the marks on the forehead, are they talking about the markings of the anointed? He made reference to that like a couple of times, and it drawing questions in my mind. Is like he said, he'll spare his protected of the 144,000 that will not be harmed, right? When Christ makes his return or whatever like that. So but he spoke on markings on their forehead. So how do we know who's who? What are identifying markings? And the other question that I had about that was, he said, "You will not be able to harm me, or I will not leave this place until I am able to fulfill my purpose." Well, what was his purpose? You see what I'm saying? Like, what was the purpose of him being here? What was his message? What was he trying to do that he was sent here to do, but never got a chance to say? You see what I'm saying? Like, because each attempt on his life, he said the same thing about the fulfillment of his purpose. Well, what was the purpose? Maybe that would have stopped
it early.
Huh?
You cutting was going on early, but as far as the markings is basically telling you the story that's in the Bible. Like, you see what I'm saying? They're relating it to the stuff that witnesses and people are saying that have people are saying that happened. They're saying they got witnesses of it. I'm telling you too. I don't know how true none of this is. This is something I ran into, and this is what they saying. I got the same questions you got, Pete. You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
Gotcha.
I don't know nothing about none of this though. I never heard of this before. This is my first time actually, witnessing or looking at anything like this. So it kind of ran across my YouTube short, and I decided to say, hey, since
Let's see what this
let me
about,
see
right?
if let me
'cause
see
I've
if
never
y'all
heard
know
of it.
anything about it. Yeah,
Right.
that's why I'm presenting it. I
Now,
want to
believe
see
it or not,
if y'all know anything about this.
I've heard
Because I know
about
about the 144, you know what I'm saying? The 144,000 that come from, the Israelite camps. I listen to some of those brothers and they be talking about that a lot, the 144. So I've heard of the of the prophecies, if we won't say it like that. You see what I'm saying? But I never heard of a man that
Hey,
that was in
Christ-like ability.
Africa that was doing things, that people are saying that they witnessed and stuff like this, even going against armies and stuff like that. Now, the scar on his chest that they were trying to connect to the surgery, because you heard what he said, like he actually got up when they had his heart.
Right.
They
Why
got
you
the heart
pushing-
and he got up. Like, how
Give
did
me
he,
my-
just
give my
things
shit
like that. They're saying, Pete, like, who does that? Frankenstein. So it's like, it's so hard for us to fathom what's going on, but at the same time, they saying that this is what happened. So I don't know. I'm up in the, you see what I'm saying? I'm up in that realm too of questioning and really kind of paying attention. Who is this man really? This could all be some clickbait stuff there, or some old teachings, and they done put this man up here and saying that. You see what I'm saying, Pete? Because it's all
Right.
it all could be, fabricated as well to
Well,
have this.
That and look,
this
I just was
person,
about to
I don't know.
to comment on that because I have heard that there are certain tribes over in Africa that can do what they saying Simeon Toko was able to do, like bring certain people back, even if it's only
Right,
for a
and
little
that's
bit,
why I don't want count nothing out neither.
Right, because I've heard about
There
it, but
is
I've never
instances
seen
of things. Yeah, there's instances. That's
supernatural
what I'm
things
saying. So
happen. Yeah.
I'm up. I'm not picking a side, but like I say, I also have those same questions. But at the same time, what you was referring to, that's a part of the prophecy with the 144 and what's to come. So what's the matching in here? Because this person that I picked to do this, they clipping it up for themselves too. They clipping certain things together as well, because this is stories that's out there right now. So let's just see where she go with this.
Okay, so down here under the
him.
They saying
Shout out to
somebody.
daughter of shout out to her.
They saying somebody in the views and comment section was saying Simeon Toko was sent to liberate not only Congo but all of Africa. What he did was a demonstration of what will Tata Dambi Soni Nani do if we in Africa were to return to him and call on.
You should say more.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's probably a whole lot. Oh no, that was it. Okay. So, but I don't believe that was the full scope of his purpose, unless that's what he specifically said.
But people have their own perceptions about what happened as well, so they're gonna voice their opinion about whatever they feel, because that's where it's gonna lead you to when you say there's a
African,
there's a black man in Africa doing stuff that Jesus could do,
was doing,
as
right?
They say. Yeah, and some of the stuff I don't remember Jesus, taking it hard, them taking it hard out of Jesus, and you see what I'm saying? It's, it's just different stuff. They say the conjuring of angels and stuff like that to fight the
Yeah,
Bolivian.
the different armies and stuff. Yeah,
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember Jesus doing
hearing
that.
about
either,
that
but
in any
they're
history
saying
book.
that. Yeah, so I mean, even in the Bible, it's like so. I'm trying to grasp it too. Not to say that it's real or not to say that it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
African man who is being called the Black Jesus because of the superhuman abilities he had. Let's speak about the superhuman things Simeon Toko did. One time, Simeon Toko was on a plane and he ordered the plane to stop in midair, and it did just that. It didn't fall, it didn't go forward or backwards, it was just suspended in the air. The reason he did this was because he was set up by the cabal and they had sinister plans for Toko. So once he realized the plot, he said, "I won't go alone," and then he stopped the plane midair. Toko also had the ability to regenerate. Even if an attempt on his life was successful, he would still miraculously come back. A man admitted to taking Toko out professionally and seeing Toko perfectly fine the next day. The reason there were so many attempts on Toko is because the elites viewed him as a Christ-like figure, which is a direct threat to the Luciferian powers controlling the world. The Bible says that Satan is the god of this world, and also that during the Battle of Armageddon, God will go against the powers of this world alongside his children. This man is immortal. An elite working for the Rothschilds named Jacob said that in the 1960s there was a mysterious man that had abilities similar to Jesus. His name was Simeon Toko. We'll speak about some more of his supernatural abilities in this video. This is part 4 to my other 3 videos. It is generally recounted by witnesses that Simeon Toko appeared before people in an apparitional body and in dream states while he was physically alive. At least one witness who was hired to unalive him said he, personally, unalived this man quite professionally, as a hired professional, and saw him alive again a few days later. Others still living at the time of this writing say they saw Toko physically unalived, and watched him bring himself back to life before their astonished eyes. There is a very large body of testimony, of which only a little has ever been recorded or written down from eyewitnesses. This is the story of the man who single-handedly gave defeat to the Belgian army. On October 1949, Simeon Toko held up both hands, spread out his fingers, and told the abusive Belgian to count them. He said, "I give 10 years to the Belgians, not one more or less, to leave this country." As for the other mysterious statement made by Simeon Toko, 10 years later, in 1960, the Belgians were obliged to leave their rich colony of Congo. This incident was confirmed in Angola in 1994 by Pastor Adelino Kanhambi, who was a cook at the Kakonga agricultural compound where it happened. The people who originally disclosed this information were told they would be taken out for share. Simeon Toko is alive. Simeon Toko told the elites that many more people like him would emerge in the near future. Are you one of them? Before we cover Simeon Toko being alive, let's recap his story briefly for those who are unfamiliar on who Simeon Toko is. Toko was a man going around Africa in the 1960s, touching the sick and healing them. He even summoned a legion of 1,000 angels for an epic battle against oppressive soldiers. Several people seen these events happen with their own eyes, but if you would like a story on what these angels did and what witnesses say about this event, follow me and comment "Angel Story," and I'll cover that next. But we're here to speak about the possibility of Simeon Toko still being alive. For starters, this man was immortal and could not be taken out. The several first-hand accounts of his mysterious qualities is where we'll look for this hypothesis. Several people seen Toko come back to life several times after terrible things that I cannot say on TikTok. However, even after his alleged natural departure, many people still reported seeing him in an apparitional state. Angels fought against soldiers in Africa. The supernatural man that emerged from the Congo named Simeon Toko summoned 1,000 angels to help defeat oppressive soldiers. On January 4th, 1959, several witnesses attest to seeing multiple cherubim and seraphim angels holding off the Belgian army. Citizens of Leopoldville saw an army of about 1,000 angels, which they described as being non-terrestrials. They explained that these angelic creatures had very muscular bodies. These human-looking beings, with supernatural powers, were demonstrating an extraordinary force. For example, a witness saw one of them on the road sweeping a 5-ton truck with one hand. Belgian soldiers opened fire on these angels, but to no effect. The colonial army was in a panic and disorder. The angels disappeared as suddenly as they had appeared. According to the African natives that day, Simeon Toko had unleashed his army.
Dang.
Yeah, that's highly interesting.
All right, P.
So
Yeah, bro, because it makes me want to look up the events and
around
some of
that
these
time,
people testimonies as well that was saying, like the cook that they was talking about earlier. So you heard who what his mission it was as well too, Pete. He was going around healing people, bro, and trying to rebuild the passion for the people out there, trying to uplift the people, and they ain't like that.
not at all.
Said they ain't like that. Yeah, they trying to see how he get to do all this.
I mean,
It's interesting, bro. Like you said, bro, it's interesting. I'm definitely gonna do some more research on it. I'm gonna look and see if anybody got some, exposed stuff about it, or is it fake, or if anybody out there got any other information to go against it, just to see what they say too as well. What they come up with is the picture that they saying that's Simeon Toko, is that the real man, or they just took somebody's picture.
and threw
You
that
see what I'm
in
saying?
there.
Some old black African man, and see this Toko. That man could
Yeah,
be
'cause
an
his
old
face did
insurance
change.
agent.
His face did change
I don't
multiple
know.
times throughout the different videos. Like,
And it seemed
hold
like they
on
were
now.
showing younger pictures and stuff too. So I don't, just to, just saying, just for sake of the show. You know what I'm saying? Because
And he was saying in
how we do.
19, he was
We do a
born in
little investigation.
1918. But in 1969, that would have made him 51.
50. Yeah, 59.
No, 51. 51.
No, I'm saying that's when it
98.
happened.
Oh, yeah.
59.
So he
Yeah.
would have been like 40 something. Yeah. So it's not fully without the realm of possibilities. Like I said,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
like we've heard of people saying Christ came talk to them. So I mean, could this be?
I've heard other stories too of supernatural stuff happening, ghost stories, all these things, these encounters. Like, I do believe there is a supernatural realm. I do believe that there's a spiritual realm that we can't see, just like the wind blow. You know what I mean?
Well, you know me.
You can't see the wind, but you damn
you
sure
it's
know
there,
it blowing
right.
in your face.
Right.
Okay.
Because that's the thing about
Knock you clean off your shit, but you
know,
can't see it though. But they knock you off your shit.
and thinking about my time in the hospital with being a gunshot victim, being that close to death's door, I could definitely tell you that is a high possibility that the people who are saying that they saw him in an apparition-like state, it happens. Because I could see it happen for me, I would think, I would hope that my people, my family, especially my family during the time when I said what I saw, took me seriously and understood that
out of body experience.
Yeah, I couldn't make that up. I couldn't.
So yourself.
I can't tell you what it looked like if I was unconscious, but I was actually able to tell you what it looked like. I should not have been able to tell you what it looked like, but I was able to describe everything. Even I must say they had a moment of confusion as to like what was going on, but I believe that me hearing the recounted story that came from my mom and them was like, they couldn't figure out where the blood was coming from. Part of that was something that I saw, but me not being able to fully describe it to them, just, hey, I saw my body, I saw when the people cut me, this, that, and other. That was the description I was able to give them, but to not be able to tell them why they had to cut me or, stuff like that, that's something I couldn't tell them. I just know what I saw. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I could kind of understand why this is such a deep spiritual thing, because people don't understand that you could be in between the mortal world and the spiritual world and see things in the spiritual world that you have to tell somebody back in the mortal world, but you not gonna be able to explain it to them the way they can comprehend it and fully understand it, because all you basically can tell them is, this is what I saw, this is what was told to me, and
whether they understand it or not.
Whether they understand it or not. And hopefully at some point it clicks on them like, oh, this why he said what he said, because this is what he saw. I don't think too many people actually in today's time can really relate to that, because of people who have been faking the funk so much. Like, oh yeah, I don't. No, you haven't. No, you haven't, because you haven't. And I don't want to say you have to be in a, what's the word I'm looking for? A very traumatic experience to actually have that happen. They got people who haven't had any traumatic experiences actually tip they face into the spiritual world to see what was going on. They got people who claim they could conjure up demons or spirits or angels or whatever. It's very select few that can make things like that happen. But you got to remember, you got to be deeply in tune in the spiritual world to make those types of connections. And not everybody is blessed with the kind of power that they say this man had to be able to call upon the cherubim or the angels to fight a battle. And these people who fought the battle actually see the same thing that he's calling upon. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's hard.
One in a billion.
Yeah. Well, 1 in 144,000.
No, I'm saying, you say as far as the people that have them abilities.
Oh yeah.
He's one in a billion, I would say.
Yeah.
So
because aside from him, I haven't heard other than they saying about
nothing like this in Jesus, exactly.
Jesus, that's the only other one I know about.
Everybody else is magicians and shit. I don't know too many people who was healing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Other than people
laying hands and really healing.
Yeah,
not that fake Christian stuff when he take off his jacket and blow and everybody fall. Not that.
Yeah, come on, man. We know. I think the problem with that is people get so caught up in occultism that
he said, you know what?
Let me just swing my jacket and blow this healing upon you. No, man. But people get caught up in occultism, and you said it a while back.
Occultism, yes, sir.
They got caught up in the cult, and they really believe that this is what these people saying, and
what you're supposed to be doing, yeah, bro.
You got fake people coming in there in wheelchairs talking about they've been paralyzed. People who are truly paralyzed don't have big muscular looking legs. You know what I'm saying? Because over the course of time, your body not being
shoes shouldn't be dirty neither.
You know what I'm saying? Over the course of time, you lose muscle mass. Your body starts. If you're not able to build muscle in that particular
not only that,
area,
your legs don't work. Yeah, you can't build no muscle because they don't
you can't
work.
build no muscle. So your body starts taking what little bit in that area away. Like I got one big calf muscle, I got one small.
He's built like Johnny Bravo. In the chair.
In the chair.
Chop blocking all day.
But you go to this church and now all of a sudden you healed, you can walk. No, it don't work like that.
Get out that chair, please. Get out that chair then.
Get out that chair and show them the power of Christ.
I know they're
and they get up really and walk across
and
the
that man fall on the floor.
Oh,
you say that they get away with it? All right, you're right.
No,
they working with it.
They get up.
I think they working with pastors. They get out the wheelchair, dance. Yeah, bro.
Fucking well, right. That ain't how that shit goes. Bitch, you stand up on that chair after being paralyzed for 20 years.
You
Yeah,
gonna
but
fall,
he gave him
bitch.
$500. Give him $500 in a Red Lobster card, man. $20 Red Lobster card, yeah, bro. You come in there and just walk around a little bit, make it look like you're in a wheelchair. You know?
Tell him you've been.
But I want to see
paralyzed
him
for the
do that
last
to a
15
real paraplegic, man. He ain't gonna do that to nobody who really in a wheelchair. That's what I'm saying. They
No.
smart with their bullshit.
Yeah, but see how you call them out is you gotta be the one to do it. Let me bring this paraplegic in this church.
Me roll him clean up.
Roll him in there, straight out the hospital, in the
He
hospital.
gonna act
gown
like
and
he don't
everything.
see you, P. Watch you.
You say
He
you
gonna
can
talk
heal
around
people,
you and
huh?
everything.
You say
Yeah.
you got the power to heal. Okay, here. Heal this one.
Roll that nigga clean into his ass.
Look,
Heal
here
my
go my
partner.
grandma. Here go my grandma. She got stage 4 cancer. Let me see you heal her. You call them out in front of the church, they'll call you a blasphemous. You committing blasphemy in the church. No, I'm not here.
Oh, but they can ask you for $1,000 to receive a
1,000
blessing
plus
from
a
the Lord.
1,000 plus 1,000. You want $2,000 to sow a seed.
And
I
it
know
get
some
it,
seeds. I know some seeds I can sow for you. I'll be, bro.
gotta sow
you
a
know,
seed, bro.
I do not. I don't know, bro. I promise you. I think the problem is don't nobody know how to call them out on that shit. You claim you gonna heal somebody? Here you go. I'm gonna roll a whole water of cancer patients in there for you.
Yeah, people would think you're disrespectful though, because you the one
calling
that's
them
trying
out.
to make it seem like, yeah, he's fake. You shouldn't even be questioning that he's fake. You should just believe him, and I think that is a problem, P. That is a problem.
But I think
shouldn't blindly believe people.
Right. And that's the other problem I have with people in the church. You know, it's one thing to preach the word of God. It's another thing to say you believe in the word of God or you want to live on the word of God, right? But to get up there and talk about healing people.
Yeah, literally laying hands and doing what they say Simeon Toko was doing.
Yeah, you know,
It's
you
it's bananas, bro. In front of YouTube, you know, they got their streaming page and they be
all that.
prophesying too. That's another thing. They call themselves prophets and they say you gonna be rich.
Yeah,
I don't know. Somebody he's telling me somebody to bring up $500 right now. He got more in store for you. They call that prophesying, P.
That's called begging.
You see what I'm saying? That is crazy. Thank you, Ron. Handling. If you don't get the and it works.
It works though.
And it works.
Because people blindly, like you say, they blindly believing that this is what's gonna happen. Bruh, I have been in church, right? And I don't have much money. I'm living real paycheck to paycheck. Like, okay, if I put this $5 in this collection plate, how I'm gonna get to work next week? You know,
you
what
a
I'm saying?
demon then. If you say if you got that kind of logic, you a demon to them.
Yeah, but guess what?
Yeah,
but they'd be the first one to say, God understand your heart. Well, if God understand my heart, God knows what's going through my mind right now. I can't put this last $50 I got to my name in this collection plate, knowing that Monday morning I gotta go to work. Now, how
look what they gonna tell you, P. I done heard him do it. That boy said,
what that boy said.
That was gonna make look. That money that you holding on to, that's what's keeping you away from your blessing.
Yeah.
You sinning. So that $50 that we telling you, bring that up here. You're gonna get that back 3 times fold. But you're so concerned about that job. You're so concerned about that. Oh, they smooth with it.
They
I done heard them do it. I said, man, this motherfucker ain't even worrying about. That motherfucker said, put your mortgage up. I said, oh Lord, they getting aggressive.
Lord,
bro, I done heard him, bro. Like this dude I be watching. Shout out to All Things Theology. he catches clips of these pastors when it's time for the collection plate to come, and they come up with all these fabricated stories and prophecies and calling people out, and man, bro, putting all kind of pressure on these people, making it seem like if they don't do it, this gonna happen to them.
Yeah,
yes, guilt tripping, gaslighting. Bruh, narcissistic control, like, bruh, it's all there. I'm talking about all there, and doing it, you know, as we say in the pulpit.
Doing it
in the name of Jesus. But they barely say that. You know, these people barely read from the Bible. So, yeah, bro, it's a big difference. That's all. It's a big difference from saying. Yeah, bro. It's a big difference because now everything is on TV now. In the 60s, in the 50s and all that, we didn't have this big mass of social media for us to actually see this man doing these miracles.
No.
So in this time, you have all this AI and everything going on. It would be a trip to see something now. We probably wouldn't believe it like that, because so much of that is in play now, to where they could manipulate anything they want or hide real true events that happen supernaturally. They can hide them as much as they want. You see what I'm saying? They could play both sides. Yeah, bro. Go ahead.
You can't it got to the point that you can't even believe like you want no
Not
more.
even half.
You can't even, like, I don't even know how to say some of these pastors. I don't even believe them no more, bro. Like, I really don't. You had to have.
It wasn't supposed to be about that prosperity shit, bro. It wasn't.
Never. And I don't know. You know. I guess somewhere along the line, it went from being about being prosperous in the spirit of the Lord to being prosperous in the bank. That line got blurred long time ago.
Yeah, bro, because it was supposed to help the people bring more money to their community and better ways to do it while talking about the Bible and how we can do it in a way
that's
under the guides of under what the Bible is teaching. But it turned into this blurred money pit. Yeah, bro, it turned into this Ponzi scheme where the pastor is the only one who actually benefits from any prosperity that he's preaching to other people's. Like, ain't nobody winning but him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you probably got a good job that you earned by yourself with your college degrees or whatever you done did, your trading, whatever you done did to earn the money that you earn, and you make that on a steady income, and you don't invest in nothing else. He's telling you that when you give him your heart, or they are telling you when somebody talks like this, give you your hard-earned money to give to them, and you don't see no benefits from that. Nothing. There's something wrong. It's a problem. You should.
But that's
you still get dressed.
I think that's where the biggest part of the problem coming in at. They look at it as though if I keep giving because he said God said give, then the more I'm gonna get back. But you're not getting back exactly what you gave because you're being blessed with the things.
And it's not only that. Now, look, I'm going to stop you. I hate for you to say it like that, Pete, and I hate to stop you, brother, but it's not about getting something back anyway. Remember, that's their whole motto that they use against the people. So it's really not about getting nothing back. You're supposed to be giving out your heart and what you can afford to give anyway, because God don't really require you to have all those stipulations on your money, because it's not about money. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing God wants is your obedience and your praise. That's the only two things God wants from you. Your obedience and your praise. That's it.
Help out how you can help out. Be generous in your heart. That don't mean Give me
Empty
your
your
money.
bank
You
account.
see what I'm saying?
That don't mean
Yeah.
empty your bank account. That don't mean.
But that's how they use it, right? You see what I'm
Right.
saying, P? They
So,
double they
but that's
be
what I'm
double
saying.
twisted. They pervert the word. It's ridiculous.
So that's why I was
They
saying,
good now, but it's ridiculous.
Now this part of what I was saying was, you know, like you said, you went to college, you found a good job in your field that you went to college for, and it's paying you X amount of dollars, right? So the pastor, knowing this, right, starts asking you for stuff, money, and if you give, and if you the more you give, the more you're gonna get back, and you keep giving, thinking you're gonna get that back, but you're not getting back what you gave equally. You're supposed to be getting tenfold, right? But you're not. What you getting? You getting exactly what you put in on that job. So if that job said you only gonna make $170,000 a year, that's what you gonna get back.
That's
You
why
know
they
what I'm
like
saying?
people to own their own businesses, so they could
could
rob them as much as they want.
Yeah, because ain't
A
no
lot
way.
of them like the fame and the popularity that goes behind them being a pastor too. Because look, I've been checking something out, Pete. I don't know if you got HBO or anything you can watch this on, but check this shit out called the Gemstones. It's about these televangelists, it's about these white televangelists who, you know, do the same thing like Joel Osteen and them. They got the big mega church, and they showed up behind the scenes. P, they be cutting up, bro. When they ain't on that stage, bro, they is the most degenerate white people, rich white people that you'll meet in your life.
But that's the thing. You should know that already. It shouldn't take a documentary to tell you that.
No, it's not. No, listen, it's not a documentary. It's a comedy. It's a comedy series.
Oh, it's a comedy series. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but,
John
they
Goodman
like
on
that
it.
in real life, though. They degenerate.
Right, just listen to what I'm saying. Like I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that that's a if you watch that, it's a good, you know, point of talking about what you're saying that they do, because they just it's like watching, it's like when you see them do it in time and they be like, and they ask for somebody for the $1,000, they show you the behind the scenes when they practicing and shit before the actual Sunday service. They show you the Saturday practice, choir rehearsal and stuff. They show you what the conversations that be going on, stuff that's on the bruh, all kind of shit. I'm just saying, like, these people are regular people, bruh. And one of the scenes, they have a loyal donor. He always he owns a fast food restaurant. So not just a restaurant, it's his chain basically. So he goes to lunch with the pastor. They have lunch and all that. So this is what I was talking about when I see that a lot of them, you know, they got the clout in the city, they got some money, and they want to invest in a church. And this is what these different churches do nowadays. They see who into what, and they try to get them to come to their church so they could sponsor the church, P. It was giving the children gifts and everything. They not really children, but they still act like children, but they grown as hell. Giving them fountain drinks and shit from the Chick-fil-A, man, all kind of stuff, bro. Just because he's a sponsor, like he not even getting food, is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? He don't have to piece him like he do the audience. He ain't gotta ask him for 1,000. He's already contributing to. Yeah, giving tens and thousands of dollars to the church because he's raising canes. You see what I'm saying, P? He owns his shit. So raising Cain be giving real ends. Right. They be putting, that's why they be saying them big ass numbers sometimes. Cause they be knowing they be having big wigs in the building, Peter. And they be looking dead at them niggas. Oh yeah, that nigga own a hair salon. Ain't that your boy who own that hair salon? Yeah, that's him. Boom. Yeah, God told me there's somebody in here.
And it
It's
always
gonna
go
have
like that.
business
With
for the
somebody
next
in
10
here.
years. They just
There's
gotta give a
somebody in here.
$30,000 seed. You see what I'm saying? They look dead at a nigga. They look dead at the motherfucker who got that money. So I done seen that happen too, P. It's crazy, bro. It's like a basketball team owner trying to get Chase Bank to sponsor the team jerseys. And the pastors are the team jerseys. You see?
On the real, huh, bro?
The pastors are the team jerseys.
Somebody in here.
I'm just saying, P.
Lord,
because it's all about God, right? So think about the Osteen and all them. They found money in them niggas' walls.
Yeah, in the bathroom. Hidden behind
Cash
the bathroom
money.
wall. From the floor to the
Cash
ceiling.
money. Huh?
And the maintenance man wondering how the fuck it get in there because he know every inch of the church he helped build. So somebody besides you
doing
partner,
something when your ass
ain't no problem.
when your ass come on, man.
A pipe broke in the bathroom. Well, that's how that pipe got broke. Somebody
Now guess
was trying
what?
to fit that money in there.
Exactly. Now on the Gemstones, they had a scene where the son had got into some trouble. I ain't gonna tell you too much about it because you might go and check it out.
You say
But
it's on
the son
HBO?
is HBO. Well, it's made by HBO, but it's on different. I think it's on on different sites probably by now, on different streaming services by now. To see, but yeah, the Gemstones. The brother had got the older brother had got into some trouble where he had needed some money because they all get paid by their daddy. The daddy really control the money. He the big dog, and he didn't have enough to pay the dues what they wanted. Sus got buku money hidden all in the wall and shit, all in the vents and shit. Peter, she come digging out. I said, oh. So what if that? What you think? What if that was one of the OC people?
Okay, it said
What?
Danny McBride, the eldest child of celebrity televangelist family.
Yeah,
behind
televangelist. Yeah.
Big money mega church. Yeah, I'm about to add that to the list right now.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. P, it's explicit, so bro, don't have them churning around. I'm telling you right now.
No.
Don't say I ain't
just
tell
added
you.
it to the list.
When you watch that, you watch it. Don't have them
Yeah,
churn. I'm telling you, bro. They show.
TVMA, I ain't watching it.
No, they show. No, not just. You know how some MAs don't be that bad, but this MA
is bad.
It's serious. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. You know me. I don't like to. I don't like to. Mix that with the kids with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you when that bitch fucked up, P. It's just for you and to me, guys. And I'm telling you, son. When you see it, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, I see why he said that."
Just from the what they call that thing? What it is we be having on our show? The little
parental advisor.
No, the little logo that show you the show. What the show gonna be about? It's the little thing we put up on a thing, like the little picture.
Little picture.
I can't think of the name of it. It's a descriptive.
You had a brain freeze. Huh?
Yeah, it's a picture showing like the description of the show itself. Like it showing him with the John Goodman as one of the angels and all.
Yeah, John is the daddy. He run everything. That's what I was telling you. From the little story I was telling you. Your boy from Pineapple Express. Remember Red, the dude who played Red in Pineapple Express.
Yeah,
he played some other stuff too.
Yeah, I'm looking at him.
He played in some movies with Will Ferrell and stuff. Funny dude. Yeah, your boy from it's a comedy. It's a comedy thing. The sister Crazy is all outdoors. I forgot her name, but she funny in there too. But she gonna try the shit out you. But it's pretty good, bro.
Season 4 so far. Okay, they got 4 seasons. I could binge watch that.
Yeah, 4 seasons. Yeah, definitely. You gonna probably want to, because so much stuff happens in one episode. I'm telling you, it's gonna flip you. I ain't gonna say gonna flip your head out, because I don't want to say it, because some of the stuff you already know, but it's like, oh man,
the way they portray.
what is wrong with these people? But is like I said, you don't want them churning around, Pete. Trust me, dog, because it's a lot of nudity, a lot of drug use, drug consumption,
all sorts of things.
all the above,
all the ungodly stuff.
Yes, exactly. And they televangelists, exactly. When they not on that stage, everything is the total opposite. And when I look at them dudes up there scamming, that's how I see them, P. That's why I want you to watch the Gemstones, because I could believe that they into that same type of behavior when you watch the Gemstones.
That's what I'm saying.
These dudes man.
That's how I believe. I look at some of these people in the mega church anyway.
They degenerates. Like you can't tell me no different. Ain't no, like, you could be up there in that pulpit saying all that good stuff, but then be back at
making
home,
all that money,
smacking everybody around the house. It's like I said,
making with all that money. You know what I'm saying? Just doing just stuff, bro. Man, you gonna see, bro. I'm telling you, my favorite character so far, P, is Baby Billy. When you meet Baby Billy, you gonna know why. You gonna say, man, that nigga Nate stupid.
Oh wow! If that's your favorite,
you gonna remember too. And
I know
and trust me, you gonna remember.
He probably got some funny stuff going on with him, because
Baby Billy, he's something else, boy.
Wow, yeah,
he's something else, bro. And he definitely carry. That's the same dude play on the new shit with Fallout. Fallout came out with a movie on Netflix.
The game Fallout?
The Fallout game. Yeah. The dude with his face, with his skin fucked up, because he got infected from the gas or whatever was going on. They did a remix on Netflix. That's what I call it, a remix. They turned it into a series, P. Is it on Netflix? I think it's on Prime. It's either Prime. It's probably Prime or Netflix. It's one of them. And they turned it into. I think it's Prime. They turned Fallout into an actual series, and it's pretty good. The dude who played he playing something else. I'm trying to get you to know his face, because if you see him, you're gonna be like, oh, all right, yeah. Not to drag nothing on, but I'm telling you, P, that Gemstones, bruh. It's something serious. I was trying to stall for Chop, bro, to see if he was gonna come on my last segment.
I don't know what he done got into.
You see me right in my mouth.
But I had your next one lined up ready, so
yeah, I see it. That's what I'm saying. You got it presented. I was just trying to stretch the conversation.
Wait for Chop. I don't know what happened.
I was gonna see if
he did tell me his computer crashed out on him a while back, but he said it was up and running, but he might have. I think he might. I don't know. I don't even want to presume. Oh wait, I gotta turn the volume back up.
Ticket worth $12.8. Tonight, a lottery ticket worth $12.8 million is sitting in a corporate office, signed, unclaimed, and at the center of one of the strangest legal fights Arizona has seen in years.
And that is because
Okay, they say it's signed. Signed by who? And unclaimed. So that's the weird part.
Right. They about to tell you why it's weird. You gotta let them finish, Pete.
store manager
that is the question,
reportedly already knew that it was a winner before he bought it. 12 News journalist Kyle Semchuk is outside the store to break down this bizarre lawsuit.
Well, Sounds simple enough. A store manager at this Circle K in North Scottsdale found a winning lottery ticket the day after the drawing, but $12.8 million has a way of complicating things, and tonight lawyers are trying to figure out who that ticket actually belongs to. It was November
Damn.
24th
Now let's
when a
rewind
customer
it a little
walked
bit,
into
Pete.
this
Let's
Circle
rewind
K
it.
at Bell Road and
Remember, you
56th
just asked me
Street.
a question.
They wanted to replay their lucky
Let's
numbers
rewind
for the
it.
tick drawing, an Arizona lottery game where 6 numbers stand between you and a life-changing jackpot. The cashier printed $85 worth of tickets. The customer paid for $60 worth and left. The remaining tickets sat on the counter. That night, the Arizona Lottery held its drawing, and somewhere in that leftover stack of tickets was a winner. Not just a winner, the winner. A jackpot worth $12.8 million. The next morning, store manager Robert Galitza came in to start his shift. According to a lawsuit filed this week in Maricopa County, he quickly learned a winning ticket had been printed at his store the night before. He found the leftover tickets and checked them, and he confirmed one of them matched all 6 numbers. What he did next is where the story takes a turn. According to the complaint, he clocked out, took off his Circle K uniform, and walked back in as a customer, paying $10 for the remaining tickets, including the one he already knew was worth nearly $13 million. He signed the back of the ticket but never cashed in. That's because Circle K found out what had happened and intervened, taking the ticket to corporate headquarters where it remains tonight. Now Circle K is suing Galitza and Arizona Lottery. According to the complaint, under Arizona lottery rules,
I know
if a
you're
ticket
soaking
is
in the
printed,
lot, though. I know
refused
you
by a
wanna
customer
pause.
and not resold, the retailer owns it, which could mean Circle K itself has a claim. Now, all the parties involved have until May 23rd to get this sorted out, because that's when this $12.8 million lotto ticket expires and becomes a worthless piece of paper. We're in North Scottsdale tonight. Kyle Simchuk, 12 News.
12 gone like that. Is you on mute, brother?
So a person came in.
That's a lot. Don't talk about no soap, because I actually rewinded about 3 times and you never rewinded.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I gotta go back there. So where did
You gotta go back over the story if you got questions, nigga, because you let it play.
All right. So wait, where I left off at. I remember seeing the number 73.
How I say I know you want to pause it. I was
right
talking. I don't know if you heard me, but I was talking the whole time telling you that. But that shit crazy. The dude found the ticket. He had some leftover tickets. You heard all that, right?
Yeah, because the person was trying to buy $85 worth of tickets. They only paid for $60 worth of tickets, and the rest.
But the tickets was already right. So the tickets was already cashed out for the 80, correct? So there's something left over that he couldn't pay for.
Right.
That was cashed out.
Yeah, paid for already. He paid for 60.
No, he paid for 60.
Yeah, he paid for
out
60.
of the 85.
Out of the
what
85.
I'm saying is the machine made the tickets already. Is what I'm saying. The tickets was made. He just couldn't afford the rest of them. Correct.
Right.
That's where we at. Right.
Right.
All right. Now there's a stack. That means there's a stack of about $20-something worth of tickets left. Correct. That he couldn't pay for. And them bitches was left at the store. So I think this is where we at, Peter. We gonna now remember your question now, and we gonna start it from right there. You right there though. You good. You right there.
Drawing, an Arizona lottery game where 6 numbers stand between you and a life-changing jackpot. The cashier printed $85 worth of tickets. The customer paid for $60 worth and left. The remaining tickets sat on the counter. That night, the Arizona Lottery held its drawing, and somewhere in that leftover stack of tickets was a winner. Not just a winner, the winner, a jackpot worth $12.8 million. The next morning, store manager Robert Galitza came in to start his shift. According to a lawsuit filed this week in Maricopa County, he quickly learned a winning ticket had been printed at his store the night before. He found the leftover tickets and checked them, and he confirmed one of them matched all 6 numbers. What he did next is where the story takes a turn. According to the complaint, he clocked out, took off his Circle K uniform, and walked back in as a customer, paying $10 for the remaining tickets, including.
See? All right.
No.
Okay, now.
No. that don't make no sense.
Come on, Pete. What part?
The tickets already.
I'm listening. I'm with you. Don't think I'm going against you. I'm with you. I'm just talking, though. Just go ahead. What you would say?
Why would you think that The camera, one, didn't see you come in, clock
I
in,
know.
go in that fucking office, see the remaining tickets on the goddamn desk, pick them bitches up. Because the store gets an
And check
alert
them bitches.
notification that winning ticket was purchased at the store.
At your
You
store.
got that
So he
notification
checked them.
when you sat down at the damn desk.
Yep,
Hey,
he started checking them right then and there. So
right.
it did.
So you start going through the tickets to find the winning one. You clock out, take off your uniform, come back in and purchase the remaining tickets. You can't purchase the remaining tickets. They
Why
already
though?
been
Now
printed.
I got a question for you. Why he can't purchase
Because that
the
that
ticket?
batch of tickets was already printed and supposed to be sold to the person who requested them. He may not have had the rest of the money. He might have been coming back in later with the rest of the money that, hey.
So
look,
it's
I'm gonna
either
come in tomorrow.
is either his or void, because how you were able to pay for
something that was already
the
printed.
tickets. Yeah, you
can't
actually
do
paid
that.
for old tickets, right? Didn't he?
Exactly.
That's like you going in there and say, "Yeah, brother, I know the lottery about to come up. Did anybody have some tickets that they couldn't pay for? Yeah, give me those, bro. Can you do that?
No.
You see what I'm saying, Pete?
No.
So I'm
they
just
already
going
been-
through the story.
that-
I'm
that-
just
that-
playing journalist.
So that would be like me saying, I'm the cashier at the store. And
I told you this
only
was
come-
gonna be a question there.
Nah,
I told you that, but go ahead.
That's like you coming in and saying you want to buy $60 worth of tickets, but I fuck up
Right.
and print $85 worth of tickets.
Damn.
And you only pay for the 60 that you said that you were gonna pay for.
Yeah,
Right?
bro.
Well, here you take the first 60 and I'm gonna just put the rest
Yeah,
on
these
the
my
side.
60. Right.
You can't do that. She
Okay.
was supposed to shred that shit up. Whoever that cashier
Oh,
was,
I see what
they
you're
was
saying.
supposed to shred that shit the fuck up.
If he wasn't
those
coming back, if that man who ordered them wasn't coming back to pay for them,
If he
You're
didn't have
supposed
the
to
money to pay
expose
for
of
them
them, you
right
saying.
then and there, they should have been trash. Shred them.
but what
bitches
I'm
up.
saying is, okay, but look at the argument that they're giving, right? The man ordered 80. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because he
So
did
legally,
order 80 of them.
Right, but
Now, if I tell the
financially-
people, wait, bro, damn, bro, I only got enough for 60, bro. I'm gonna be right back to give you them 15, $17 or whatever. I don't know what kind of tickets he was buying, but you see what I'm saying, P? Like, some people probably would do that, right?
right,
You would think.
But then again,
Okay. I'm just giving scenarios.
right,
I'm just giving
but
scenarios.
the scenario still follows. Did the tickets get paid for? You can't come in
No,
after
no,
the money.
you're right.
Look, he tried to come in and buy the $10 worth of tickets. First of all, it's 85 tickets. 60 were paid for already, which means you can't come in here with 10 ones and say I'm
Well,
gonna buy
you
these
added-
15
you added-
tickets.
No, that nigga bought certain ones to make it seem like he was being
Exactly.
inconspicuous.
Right.
He only
Look,
paid for $10
But
worth of tickets.
again, you can't even do that.
I'm
you
gonna buy
can't
the
do
winner,
it.
and I'm gonna buy a couple of few just to see that. Yeah,
but you can't
I was
buy.
trying to.
You can't buy pre-printed tickets, though. That's the whole fuck.
You can't buy the tickets after you found out that there's a winner.
No, you can't buy pre-printed tickets. Period. Those are not scratch off.
It's not pre. No, it's not pre.
Yes.
It's
think about
already.
it.
It's already printed. No. You're getting the argument
Well,
confused.
You can't buy tickets that were printed already. Is what I'm saying. If the
Right,
ticket-
that's what I'm
you
about to
gotta
say.
pay
You
for the
talking about
ticket.
pre-printed, nigga? Ain't no pre-print.
Well,
These nigga done print
well,
them
if you
bitches
look at
already.
it, well, if you really break it down to what I'm saying,
No, because you
the
want to be
tickets
right.
were-
No, you
no,
don't bring. You
listen,
don't pre-print.
Silent, listen.
Oh my!
The
Oh,
tickets
go ahead,
were
bro.
printed before he paid for them. Before the manager paid for them, the tickets were printed. That's pre-printed. You
Right.
bought
That's not
pre-printed
pre-printed,
tickets.
nigga. You know what pre
No,
mean?
no,
Pre mean
listen.
before print. All right, we're gonna change the dictionary now because you won't be
Okay,
right.
Look,
You can't buy previously printed tickets then. How about that? Those tickets were printed before you paid for them. Those are previously printed tickets, meaning you paying for something after they've already been printed. You can't do that. Because now,
all right. So what's the argument?
The argument
thank
is,
you. Come on.
You know that these were winning. You know that there was a winning ticket. So you decided to come in and purchase the rest of the tickets.
We know what happened. What are you arguing?
You can't do that. That's illegal.
All right, so I'm not disagreeing with that, Pete. What I'm saying, listen, bro, I'm not disagreeing with that. What you trying to make it seem like something? No, I said you confusing the argument for no reason. What I'm saying is, it's not an only thing. It's just what it is, right? Like you saying, you can't purchase nobody. What I'm telling you is that man tickets is the argument. It's either his tickets or your boy tickets is what they trying to say. You're saying that they're void. You're saying that they're void as well. I'm saying that they're void as well, as far as him not being able to pay for them, right?
Yes.
But they're sitting there, P. So he makes it seem like he doesn't know which one is the winning ticket. So I'm just going to pay for $10 worth of the one in the mix of the ticket that I know that goddamn won. Because I know it's sitting there.
And look, sign my name on it.
It's not what I
this
said.
my ticket.
He didn't do it before it was printed. That's what I said. That's why I'm telling you pre-printed. When you say pre-printed, I'm trying to tell you, use the right words when you say what you said. He didn't know before he printed it. He knew after he printed it. And he knew that was a winning ticket that Round didn't prepay for. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't pay for that motherfucker.
Right. You ain't paid for that.
Exactly.
That ticket.
It was still in the deck.
Nah.
And Round went looking for it like go fish. And it so happened that was the ticket. And he said, you know what, bitch? I'm about to clock out and come back and pay for this shit as a customer, just in case the thing is inconspicuous. But like you said, he's dumb as rocks and don't act like he got cameras and shit and that he don't work at the store. But that money make you lose your mind. It's $12 million. $12 million, nigga? Am I crazy? Nigga, I'm insane. You hear me, Peter?
Off my rocker.
Man, whatever I think gonna work. This is the means that people go to. So, I'm just saying from the trying to understand standpoint, I get it. But this is their argument, right? Because remember, it's a suitcase. It's their argument. This ain't what I believe. This their argument. This is a suitcase. That's why I told you this one was gonna be a questionnaire. So who do you believe is in the right by the suitcase and knowing what you know that should have happened, P? Let me ask you that then.
Nah. Being that nobody...
Remember my question too.
I believe the Lottery Corporation is within its rights to deny the claim.
So nobody gets nothing?
Nobody get nothing. Not Circle K, not the manager, not the person who originally went in there to pay for the $85 worth of tickets because you didn't pay for them remaining tickets.
He mad.
So
I know he mad.
Nobody gets nothing.
Bruh, whoever paid for that many tickets, bruh, he choking the shit out somebody he asked that $10 for. Bitch, I told you, bitch, if you'd give me 10 more fucking dollars.
We could have been $12,800,000 richer.
Bitch, I had the winning ticket. Chat, we was waiting on you too, brother. I was trying to wait on you, brother. I don't know what happened, bro. We waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? But this, yeah, bro, this the suit shit.
But here's the thing.
Child, let
Now
me
look
know
what
if we need to rewind it for you too, brother, because I really wanted your point of view on this too. This shit is crazy, bro.
Now, this
Lottery
the thing.
ticket,
Now,
$12
this
million,
the other thing.
nigga.
Look what the court
I'm
is saying. The
insane.
court is saying all parties involved, meaning the person that went in to originally pay for the $85 worth of tickets, the manager and the Circle K Corporation gotta sit down and decide who is in the right. And that's not gonna happen.
Brown
That's
saying,
not
bitch,
gonna happen.
wait, first of all, I told you to print these tickets out. What if the ones that hit was that fucking man numbers though?
It don't matter. You didn't pay for it. You didn't fucking pay for it.
That's the
don't matter. Don't matter.
That's the dilemma though, P. That's the dilemma. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You gotta pay to play.
Boy, people feel some type of way. You mean to tell me if you couldn't finish paying for them fucking tickets, nigga, and your numbers hit, the ones your mama gave you, nigga, and them bitches hit, you mean to tell me you ain't gonna have no argument for that 12?
I sure would, but it wouldn't be shit.
You would shake your ass something,
Because no, listen, I sure would have an argument, but my argument is null and void because I didn't pay for it.
So how
I didn't
stupid
pay
you
for
would
it.
look going back home knowing you could have won $12 million? You ain't gonna even argue for it?
Fuck no. Why? Because I didn't pay for it. I paid for $60 worth of 85 tickets.
Nigga, you better. P, that's the perfect time to find out how the law works, because you might actually be able to redeem your money, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You talking about you trying to have a moral standpoint on some shit that you shouldn't have one on.
Legally, they gonna tell him the same thing I'm saying, bruh.
You don't know that, Steve.
Bruh, you asked
This
for
the part
80
where you don't want to be optimistic with $12 million on the line. You don't want to be optimistic.
I'm as
oh, it ain't
optimistic
mine.
as
I'm
it
gone.
come. But I still gotta look at the fact that I took a chance. I asked for 85. Look, I asked for $85 worth of tickets. I only had enough money to pay for 60. And at this point, if I gotta sit here and decide out of these 85, which of the 60 I want, and I done picked the 60 I want, and I get home and find out that the
Ain't
other
none of them
50
bitches hit.
the other 25 had the winning fucking numbers in it, I'm gonna be screaming, kicking myself in the ass and everything. But guess what? I only picked the 60 that I paid for.
Wait, I got a scenario for you. What if you ask your significant other for them ends to get the rest of the tickets, and then y'all come home and see that you hit, and it was like they get on you about not winning the lottery? What would be your comeback?
Did you give me the rest of the money that I asked?
It was
Think about it. I asked you for 25 so I could go get the other 25 tickets.
But you just
I
said
got
like
60.
the numbers you didn't pick. You heard me? You said the numbers you didn't pick, right? So
But
what
out
if
of
that's
that
the
60
argument? You don't
Look,
put
if
the
that-
fucking numbers. You ain't picked the fucking right number, motherfucker. You could have had that number with the 60. See?
Look,
What if that's
look.
the argument?
How do you know which one gonna be right? You got 1 in 60 to win.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm
You
trying
have
to tell
no
your
way of
ass. You
knowing
making it
which
seem
one
like
gonna
it's
be
that
the winning
easy.
number.
You
But that's what
don't,
I'm
and
saying.
that's the
Out
beauty
that
of all
60
this shit, bro.
But that's the problem, though. Out of that 60, I picked which one out of the 85. I was only able to pay for 60. I went through the numbers one by one.
No,
selected-
nigga, you
No,
didn't pick
listen, I did.
you didn't pick the numbers. I'm speaking as the person who on your ass about not picking the right numbers.
Well, guess what? You could have gave me the other $25 and we could have had all 85 tickets. You see what I'm saying? I only had 60.
Yeah, you right.
You said you was gonna give me 25. You didn't give me.
You said you was
25. I'm just
That was
saying.
a-
I picked what I could.
I like that. That's a good one.
I picked what I could.
How
Fuck.
dare you Boy, I turned into a goddamn knight in that motherfucker. Lance.
Nah, look, this the crazy part.
Lancelot, I be talking like an old Englishman.
Nah, this the crazy part. Now say that person
And lost my damn mind.
Now say the person that paid for the 60 come back the next morning and be like, hey, I asked for 85 tickets. I only had enough for 60. I went home and got the other 25. I'm back to pay for my other 25 tickets. Give me my other 25 tickets. Or what the manager said she was gonna put them on a desk in the back for me, so when I come back in the morning,
that's what I was asking you.
Nah,
you said ain't no. You say this shit over with. You said you can't come back and get, because that's the scenario I gave.
He really can't.
He should be able to. It should be a time limit for when you could come back and pay for the rest of your tickets, bro. You done already, bro. He done already made them.
No. That's why they write down on that thing. If you notice, when you go buy lottery tickets now, they tell you have your numbers and your money together when you get ready to give it to the cashier. They don't
so he went in there with a bunch of tickets.
No.
So how you gonna go in there? My bad, Chop. We can hear you. Go ahead.
So he went in there with a bunch of tickets.
No.
Like just putting the numbers down, basically, like, and didn't pay for them.
No, he went in there to
didn't pay for all of them.
85 tickets. He only purchased 60. The other 25 tickets, one of them had the winning number on it. The manager went in the store the next day and got the notification that one of them numbers had done hit at his store. He saw the tickets on the desk, went through the tickets, got the winning
saw
ticket,
the winning one,
signed his name on it,
clocked out, took off his uniform and came took
back.
Took off his uniform shirt and came back like an employee.
One with the number. With one of them
That's
with
why
the winning number.
Brett, you must could still buy the ticket.
No,
because
he must have did some. Because no, Pete.
Who was at the desk to sell him the ticket?
Because first of all,
come on, Pete, he can't just take the ticket.
You can't just go in there and run no numbers.
Rewind it for Chop, bro. You can hear it.
I'm gonna rewind it for Chop.
Rewind it for Chop. I'm trying to tell you, rewind it for yourself too, nigga. Because this man came back as a regular person. You can't just. But listen to what I'm saying. You're not putting the whole scenario in the place of how he actually got the ticket. You keep saying no, bro. But the man can't come as a regular person and buy the ticket himself. Somebody had to sell him the old tickets. You saying you can't buy old tickets?
You not supposed to be able to do that. That's what I'm saying. Legally, that shit is
so
fraud.
The nigga who sold him the ticket should be sued too, then, huh, Chop?
The
nigga at the
camera. Because how you sell a nigga a ticket and didn't give him the fucking you ain't. I don't know. That don't sound.
All right.
The drawing.
So,
let him listen to it. Let him listen to it, bro. Because we got this man in the limbo right now. Let him listen to it for himself, Peter.
Yeah,
go ahead.
You
explain what
gotta
you
hear this. You gotta
Tonight, a lottery ticket worth $12.8 million is sitting in a corporate office, signed, unclaimed, and at the center of one of the strangest legal fights Arizona has seen in years.
And that is because the store manager who found it reportedly already knew that it was a winner before he bought it. 12 News journalist Kyle Semchuk is outside the store to break down this bizarre lawsuit.
Well, it sounds simple enough. A store manager at this Circle K in North Scottsdale found a winning lottery ticket the day after the drawing, but $12.8 million has a way of complicating things, and tonight lawyers are trying to figure out who that ticket actually belongs to. It was November 24th when a customer walked into this Circle K at Bell Road and 56th Street. They wanted to replay their lucky numbers for the pick drawing, an Arizona lottery game where 6 numbers stand between you and a life-changing jackpot. The cashier printed $85 worth of tickets. The customer paid for $60 worth and left. The remaining tickets sat on the counter. That night, the Arizona Lottery held its drawing, and somewhere in that leftover stack of tickets was a winner. Not just a winner, the winner, a jackpot worth $12.8 million. The next morning, store manager Robert Galitza came in to start his shift. According to a lawsuit filed this week in Maricopa County, he quickly learned a winning ticket had been printed at his store the night before. He found the leftover tickets and checked them, and he confirmed one of them matched all 6 numbers. What he did next is where the story takes a turn. According to the complaint, he clocked out, took off his Circle K uniform, and walked back in as a customer, paying $10 for the remaining tickets, including the one he already knew was worth nearly $13 million. He signed the back of the ticket but never cashed in. That's because Circle K found out what had happened and intervened, taking the ticket to corporate headquarters where it remains tonight. Now Circle K is suing Galitza and Arizona Lottery. According to the complaint, under Arizona Lottery rules, if a ticket is printed, refused by a customer, and not resold, the retailer owns it, which could mean Circle K itself has a claim.
Now, all the parties involved have until May 23rd to get this sorted out, because that's when this $12.8 million lotto ticket expires and becomes a worthless piece of paper. We're in North Scottsdale tonight.
All right,
So
that's
he
it.
had to
Where you want to
have-
start at?
So,
Where you want to
so
start?
he
Go ahead,
had to
Chuck.
have some type of rapport with the people at the store because they ran the tickets without taking his money.
They ran the tickets, all them bitches, chop. And he probably ain't know he was short. Like you saying, right? Them tickets was already ran. And that's what I was telling Peter earlier. Sometimes the corner man, run your ticket and they just have your shit for you. They give you a little time. He found out that the ticket was a winner. He the owner, chop. Y'all heard that, right? The owner. He run the Circle K. The nigga who run the Circle K went into plain clothes and bought the ticket.
Yeah, nah, that shit.
He went in that man's stack because he know that man spend $80 to $100 worth of tickets every time he come in that Circle K. Tell me them people don't be knowing their customers.
But what did the thing say? If you print tickets and the person doesn't purchase the tickets, those tickets become the property of the store, not the manager, the company. Circle K now is the sole owner of those tickets because they got printed at their store on their machine by someone who did not pay for the ticket. So the tickets automatically go back to the store. Do you get what? Did you get that part? So the manager,
I never disagree. Nigga, I never say. Nigga, listen, no, because you try to make it seem like no. Let me clear it up.
He can't do that.
Nigga, let me clear it up. Let me clear it up, player.
See the tickets. Oh, this
Bruh,
is when
can I
the
clear
ticket.
it
Like
up?
I said, he can't do
The
that.
man have an argument, bro. The man, first of all, the man not even in the situation. I put him in the situation because he done already forfeited his shit, as they saying. The store
Right, we
owners
got
is
that
trying to
part.
sue Circle K, right?
No, the store owner is Circle K. The manager,
he can't be Circle
is
K.
getting sued. Listen,
Circle
the
K is a franchise.
Listen,
He owns a Circle K.
The manager,
He
is
owns
being
a Circle K.
sued
He's not Circle
by-
K.
No, silent. Listen.
Oh my
the
God.
Manager.
So
the manager.
if you own
the
if you
manager,
own a
they
Papa
keep
John,
saying
chop,
it.
that mean you Papa John? Because you own a Papa John?
If you are a
Because
manager,
you own a Papa
you're
John's
not
store.
the
That means
owner.
you own Papa John's? No,
You're
you
not
own a
no,
percentage
bruh,
of the
listen.
company.
Silent, what you
Oh my
missing?
God.
They're not saying that the owner, the franchise owner, is not the problem. The manager of the store is the one that is being sued by the franchise owner of that Circle
No
K.
shit.
That's
That's
what
what I
I'm
just
saying,
said.
bro. The manager can't do that.
What I'm telling you about the person, bruh, who got the lottery ticket, bruh. I was just giving argument for him because
He
his
can't do
ass
nothing.
couldn't afford.
Yeah,
Okay,
he couldn't
P.
do nothing. He out.
Can you relax? All right, bruh. Remember, we said this already, right? You said he couldn't do that. So we heard what was going on. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bruh. I was just giving argument just for the conversation factor of it. How play would you feel if you know fucking well you had the winning numbers, child, and your ass couldn't afford to come get the fucking ticket, and you go back home knowing you was $12 million out of the hole, knowing you couldn't get the rest of the tickets, bro? That was my question. So you could answer that one for me, Chop. How would you feel, bro? Knowing one of those tickets was your winning ticket, and you paid only $60 for $80 worth of tickets, but the $80, oh, he going against it. Yeah, he having problems with that bitch. But yeah, man. If you come back, Chop, that's what I want to ask you too, bro.
I'm back.
The question I was asking you, if you was the person that paid for majority of the tickets, how would you feel knowing that you won a $12 million ticket, but you couldn't afford the one that you picked? But that's the numbers that hit though. That's the numbers you played. That was the ones you couldn't. The ones you didn't get. That was one of your numbers too. How would you feel?
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
$12 million.
I would still feel like I'm owed something because why you gave me all them other tickets and not the winning ticket?
But I mean, you know how it could go, Chop. That's what I was just trying to. I was just trying to tease his brain. I was just trying to tease his brain about, this man having an argument about this shit. And he's like, no, bro. But it don't matter. But I don't. I don't make the judgment for it. But I get you.
So, Chop, listen. Let me run it by you. You go into the store and you ask for $85 worth of tickets.
I just explained
no, because Chop's still saying he would have had an argument for it. So I'm gonna ask him this, and I'm gonna ask him this.
But you don't have to explain the whole thing like the man retarded. That's all I'm saying. He know the scenario. No, my bad. All right, I'm sorry.
So
my bad. Y'all right.
You paid for $60 worth of tickets. You pick 60 tickets. You go through all 85 tickets, and you pick 60 that you paid for, right? You go through them, you check the numbers on all of them, and you feel comfortable with those 60 that you have. Would you still feel played that out of the 25 remaining, one of them hit, and that's the ones that you didn't pick?
Yeah.
But
it would definitely be my own. It would definitely be.
Yeah, I definitely gotta take accountability. But it's like, fuck.
I would.
You saying well? No, it wouldn't be no well. I'm 12 million. Nigga, I could have won motherfucking $12 million. Fucking right, I'm crazy. I'm insane, nigga. Like I was telling you earlier, Pete. You gonna feel a certain type of way. The man telling you, bro, you could have had $12 million.
Right.
You didn't pick it, nigga, but still, you're not gonna feel no type of way.
And I said what?
You lied.
And I agree. I agree.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
No,
did,
you
nigga.
You said you would not
play the
feel the
whole
type of way, but I ain't gonna keep going.
We'll play everything all the way up to
Begging
this
for
point. And I could tell you the same thing. I'd be at home.
He said no because it was my fault, Chop. That's what he said. He said no, I wouldn't because it was my fault.
I wouldn't go back
That's what he
like
said.
I had some type of claim to the fucking money. I know I didn't pay for it. You don't have no claim at this point. You didn't pay for that winning ticket. You didn't pick it.
Bro, you could act like you whatever you want, bro. That's your emotions. People you can feel how you want, P. It's a free country, bro. I could be wrong as a motherfucker, but you can feel how you want.
So this is what you saying. You saying out of the 60, you feel like you would have a claim or right to go back and say that winning ticket was your ticket, even though you didn't pay for it.
No, I'm telling you, thank you, because you ain't been listening to me the whole time. I'm telling you that it's okay to have emotions about $12 million that you could have possibly had because your dumb ass didn't pick the right ticket.
But that's exactly the same thing I just said, though, bro. I'm not disagreeing.
So
with
you
the fact
arguing,
that
not because
I wouldn't be emotional about not picking the winning ticket. I would be emotional about it. I'm just saying
you didn't agree with me. Okay, so I'm basing it.
You
went legal. See
to
what I'm
go
saying?
back on and say to them people that I should be able to claim that ticket.
That's cool. But that's wasn't what I was talking about. You see what I'm saying, bro? That's cool, but that's wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about from an emotional standpoint of you knowing that you had the winning number. That's it.
I agree when you first said that, though, bro. That's what I'm saying. I said
No,
the
you
same
didn't.
thing you said. Yes, I did.
You
fool.
said no. You said no.
I'm talking about from
I
a
wouldn't feel
legal
played because
standpoint
I
of being
picked the
able
numbers.
to go back and not be able to get that ticket. That's the legal standpoint of it. I'm talking
Well,
about.
you probably was thinking about a legal standpoint when you answered me because you said no. I would not feel played because I picked the numbers because I don't have no
feel
right to the
played.
money. Okay, so you probably was thinking about a legal standpoint when you said that.
That's the part
But
I'm
you did
talking
disagree
about.
with me though.
No, fool, listen.
When you say no,
no.
that means you disagree with something.
Oh my God, why do you do that?
I know.
Why you do that?
Let's continue.
Even though I sat there and said I would be at home cussing, fussing, and kicking myself in the ass because I didn't pick the ticket. I had a chance to win the money. I just didn't pick the ticket. I would not have a legal leg to go back on and claim that ticket and say, these is my numbers, knowing I didn't pay for that ticket. That's the part I was talking about. I don't know where you get this. I disagree with you not being emotional. Of course, I'm gonna be emotional because I know my numbers. If I know these numbers that I put in there and these the ones I didn't pick, of course.
That was the whole conversation, Pete. Okay, so that was the whole point. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The whole time. That was the whole point, bro. You said no. Because you was thinking from a legal standpoint, probably. P, I don't know, bro. I'm just saying. That was the whole talking point. Chop answered that shit in 5 minutes. Not even that. He said, yeah, nigga, what the fuck? You went legal.
Because that's what we were talking about.
Because you said no, we wasn't. No, see? Now he gonna change it again.
Bro,
listen, come on, bro. Let's just
when we first started on
bro.
this, the first thing we started talking about was who has the right to claim the ticket. That's initially where we was at with it. Who has the right to claim
different
the ticket?
subject? How many times we changed subjects talking about this? Remember, it's a questionnaire, right? How many questions I asked you
now, when we
about
got
this
to
one
the part,
topic?
Now, when we got to the part that you asking about how would you feel about knowing that you had the opportunity
Thank you.
to have that
Feel.
ticket, I answered that question immediately. I would be furious that I didn't have that ticket because I didn't have the $85 to pay for the ticket, knowing that I had the winning numbers in my hand and didn't have the money to pay for
Bro,
the
you ain't
rest.
gotta explain yourself, bro. You good, bro. You already know. Come on, man. I hate when you think you have to do that, bro. It's all good, bro. This is what conversation do. Is you debating? Because this is a debate show too, but it's like if we agreeing on the same thing, it's really not a debate. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't feel like you had to explain yourself, dog. You know what you said, you know what I said. If you didn't, you just ask me.
Okay.
It shouldn't have to be all that.
Wait, you had
No, that was my only two. But Chop barely sold the conversation, but it's all good. That Simeon too.
Oh, did you hear the thing about Simeon?
That was the only two I had.
Simeon Toko.
Chop
Did you
gone.
hear anything? He gone again?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was just
damn.
telling you. He barely got to hurt, but that lottery ticket thing is something,
something serious,
that's
man.
to raise a lot of questions with how that lottery stuff actually goes, because they don't really put that out, how that shit actually go and what's really going on with that shit. So it's like,
that's why.
How does that happen? So I agree with the like I said, once you cash them things out, I think they should be void. Just my personal opinion. I think they should be void if he couldn't pay for them. So he shouldn't have been able to make it seem like he's a customer and did all that shit, and with the cameras, like you said earlier, and all that shit, to like you paid for something.
When he actually
but
did.
then put it in the cash register. You put it,
So
like
now-
you run yourself up.
Wait.
It's a lot of questions. That's what I was telling you.
Wait,
It's crazy.
So here's another stupid part. Now you out of $10.
Silly.
Now you out
Trip.
Now you out of $12,800,000, $10. Because you ain't getting that back either.
Yeah, the duck.
Because you lucky they don't throw your ass in
Exactly.
jail. That's too fucking
I know.
stupid.
Shouldn't that be some type of fraud or something? I don't know.
That's why I'm saying that
just
is fraud. Bro.
brainstorming.
That is fraud because, like I say, when he went in the office, you sit down and the computer automatically sends you an email letting you know that lottery tickets that the numbers that hit on the lottery came from your location. And you see a stack of tickets sitting on your desk. Of course you're gonna go through them bitches, especially if it's showing you what the numbers is. And you find the ticket with the number. They see you on camera clocking out, taking off your uniform, and then coming back into the store probably less than 30 seconds later with $10 and a bunch of tickets in your hand. Bitch, you just committed fraud. You can't tell me that ain't fraud in any type of way. So that's why the Lottery Corporation, the court, and Circle K, well, really it's between Circle K and the manager. Y'all got that's why they were saying it toward the end. They gotta come up, the two parties involved gotta sit down and decide who the ticket.
Yeah, by me. Oh, it's trash. Yeah, it's not worth nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, because that $12 million gonna go right back into the pot. So
it's not worth shit.
The store saying any unsold tickets become property of the store. Well, here's the thing. He can't purchase tickets. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. You can't purchase tickets after the numbers have already been drawn. The numbers were drawn already. So how can you then come back into the store and say, oh, I want to buy these tickets. I bought the ticket. No, I want to buy these tickets.
It should be a date. It should be a date on the receipts is where I'm going.
Right. So, because the receipts are going to definitely show that you paid for tickets the next day after the drawing. Because the drawing happened the night before. You got the alert the following morning.
Day.
And then you
it's
turn
going to have
around
the date of when you whatever you bought. It's going to have that date on there. That's all. Whenever the drawing was, P. That's what I'm saying. so that's just pure evidence. So yeah.
Yeah. So you don't.
We just saying shit different. That's all.
So by right, if the store is saying that all unpurchased tickets become property of the store, then the store just made $12.8 million. And that $12.8 million goes to the Circle K corporation, not the franchise owner. Because it goes back to the you see what I'm saying? I could be a franchise owner.
Hey, bruh.
That like don't mean that $12.8 million gonna come to me if I'm still under
the
this
manager.
umbrella.
The manager know but the manager know he frauding. So why he feel like he should be able to get some of the piece of the pie.
My name on the ticket. I signed the ticket. That's how he looking at it. Well, I signed the ticket. I paid for it.
How that sound? After all that argument you just made, how that sound?
Stupid. That sounds fucking stupid.
All right then.
But that's how he looking at it. Well, my name.
It sounds just as stupid as the nigga who charged for 80 tickets and only was able to pay for 60, knowing he got 80 of the bitches out. It's just that stupid. It's just as stupid as that. How you come to the store and ask for 80 tickets and only got enough? Come on, P. That's all I'm saying, bro. People be thinking they have arguments, bro. Whatever the situation is, we just got to talk about it, though. We don't have to pick sides, bro. We just got to talk about what they said. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
What's so crazy is he could have
Lottery say, man, fuck y'all. Y'all do something about me, because I ain't got time for this shit.
And look, this is the crazy thing. With the digital age we living in right now, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that shit.
Come on, man. Everything
you could have easily overdraft one of them cards for the extra $25 to pay for your fucking tickets.
Oh, there you go.
You could have easily
now you're thinking. Now if you really if you really want to fuck with where I'm at, now that's a good one. I like that one. I like
bro,
that one.
like,
That's what I'm talking about. Now you're thinking, nigga. You see what I'm
'cause
saying, Pete?
I know if I
Now
had been in
you're
that,
fucking
man, look, I only
thinking
got
because
$60
the
cash.
environment.
I only got $60 cash.
$12.8 million, nigga. Come
I
on,
got
man.
85 tickets, and I need
That's
$25 more to
life-changing
cover the
money,
rest
bro.
of it. Man, look here, take
Bro,
the,
that's
take the
life-changing
25
money,
off
bro.
this code.
The
Take
fuck?
the 25 off this code, man. Give me my 85 ticket. Then go home and lay them bitches out on the table. And when they call a number,
Come on, man.
Set the
Come
phone
on,
up
man.
set the phone up on the table to catch all the numbers.
Got
That
your
way I
whole
can go
little
back
scene.
and
I'm telling you. You got
way I
that
could
bitch
go
laid out
back
like
and play.
bingo. Come on, Pete.
Look, let me replay
The
these
fuck?
numbers on this phone right quick. Oh, all right, I got this one. Oh, here go the ticket right here. Babe, I got it. Here go all the numbers
Bruh.
right here. I got it. Come on, let's go.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I might be speechless. Like, that bitch really sitting here. I don't know if to tell nobody or not. Am I talking in my head right now, or am I talking out loud? I don't know.
Right.
I might
You
get
don't know how-
paranoid or something. That's a lot of money.
That is, bro.
Bro, 12.8. But you know, all right. Plus, but let's keep it real, cause I know how you is. You go get technical on my ass. They do take out taxes, right?
But
so
still,
whatever taxes
I
they
still
take
got
out
a
after the
fucking
14, it's still a lot of money. Yeah, they might take 4, probably 10. Let's say 10 something, 9 something, or whatever. I don't know how much taxes they take out, but just a ballpark figure. Man, that's life changing money, people.
Throw that away from
You
me.
know?
I forgot that in my book bag.
All kind of scenarios go through your head when you think you got that type of money in your grasp. Knowing how much good you could do with it, and knowing how much you could.
You know what the other fucked up part about it is? How's your heart? Is your heart in good shape? You don't have no heart problems. Fuck around and have a heart attack and die. Hold it
And pass it on, huh? Ain't gotta pass it on. That's crazy. Matter of fact, that's what happened on next Friday, nigga.
Yup.
Nigga, you quote
That nigga
next
mama
Friday.
dropped
The mama caught a heart attack.
Well, look, at the ceremony where they take the little picture of him.
Yeah, they taking the picture with her catching the heart attack. Yeah, I remember that movie, nigga.
That's fucked
Yeah, that's one of, I ain't gonna lie, that is one of my favorites.
Wait,
DC Curry.
Well,
Since your mama died.
We just was talking about that movie at work the other day too. Talking about
What's that? Next Friday?
Yeah, next Friday. And I was telling them I'm not gonna tell you no word of lie. Between next Friday and the first one Friday, I think the first Friday was the funniest one to me, because when they got to Friday after next, I was done with it. I was like, come on now. The only scene in there that really caught me on Friday after next, when what your boy name is? Ricky Smiley.
Friday after next?
Yeah,
when he was the crackhead Santa Claus.
Yeah, and he tried to jump in
Yeah.
that window and smack that bitch.
Yeah, he did it to that bitch. Yeah, sure did.
And look,
he was able to kick through the other glass, but that glass he couldn't do that one.
Yeah, he couldn't break through that one. But look, the thing was when they did the what they did when they do the behind the scenes stuff and they talk to him, he said the glass was actually supposed to break, but they put the wrong glass on there.
I think I did hear some shit about that. I think I did hear some shit like that.
He said he was supposed
but
to
this
just drive
motherfucker
through the
try to
glass.
run through that bitch.
And they put that plexiglass on
Hey,
there.
nigga, bounce back like a Juvie song. Silly.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie.
He
Every
did.
time I think about
That was
that
dead
scene,
weight. Yup.
He said he
That was
hurt for a
dead weight
long
because he
time
did. He
after that.
threw himself. He threw
Straight
himself
into
into that window. He did. Yeah, he sure the fuck did.
See, man, that was
I remember
a
that
long
shit.
time behind
Was that so? Ricky Smiley really did that, or was that like a stand-in?
No, that was supposed to be him. That was him.
What they call that shit? Stuntman. That wasn't no stuntman.
No, that was really him. He said he really
No,
was
huh?
hurt. He said he really
Damn,
got hurt
P,
doing
I
that
gotta
shit.
look that up. P, I don't think Ricky would have did himself
Bro.
that. Dog. You serious, bro?
I'm so serious,
That's
bro. Ricky
crazy.
Smiley said there was supposed to be the breakable glass on there. Somebody fucked around and
That's
put the
crazy.
plexiglass up there.
But Ricky
And when
said he did it though. Ricky said
yeah,
he did
he
it.
said that was 'cause
And
the stunt was he go through the glass and fall on a little mat on the other side, right? He said,
Right.
man, I
that
running
glass was real.
and
That
hit
bit was
that
hard as a
fucking
mother.
glass. That shit bounced me back. He said, I was
Like
hurt
a
for long
car,
time.
like a car door window. Push. That nigga ran into that
Ran
motherfucker.
into that bitch and bounced off it.
Mm.
Oh, he said, man, I was hurt for a long time behind that shit.
And I guess they just kept the scene. Yeah, they just
Yeah,
kept it.
they kept it scene.
We gonna keep that shit. Yeah, we
Yeah,
gonna keep that
cause
shit.
Because it made it
Ain't gonna lie, that shit
real.
was hilarious. That shit was funny. No, that shit was funny. And that shit was funny too. It was real, but that shit was funny too. I ain't gonna lie. Boy. That shit was.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But what y'all were talking about with the y'all basically you ain't
I
like
don't know how
next
it-
Friday? Damn, Pete, Mike Epps?
I know I like
That was Mike
Next
Epps
Friday.
come out.
It was the Friday after next. The
You ain't
last
like the
weekend.
Latinos on the next Friday? The Latinos and shit?
The only scene I really cared for.
Not me, little puppy.
The only
No
scene
locked
that
doors.
I really cared for on the last one that they did was when
I'm just a bitch ass nigga. Don't hit me. You don't like when Michael Blackson came in there with the African,
No,
you African
no.
motherfucker.
No.
What is this
When-
shit?
when-
I can't get jiggy with this shit. Pinky nigga, you don't like the pinky part? Shut your goddamn mouth. Shut up. Say
No, that was on-
another
that was-
motherfucking word, and this shit is
No,
over. That's on
but
next
see, you
Friday.
thinking- no, I'm talking about Friday after next, the last one. When they got to that one, I was like, okay, yeah, it's
Well,
it's
P,
over.
you misspoke earlier, brother. I don't know if you getting older, brother. You said
No,
you
I
said
liked
the
it.
one you
I
liked
liked
it.
I liked
let
it
me
Friday,
finish. You said
and I like it
You're
next
right.
Friday. I just didn't like the Friday after
You
next, the last
you
one they
said
did.
after. All right, that's what you meant to say, but you you was saying after they made Friday, the rest of them you didn't rock with. That's what you said, P. You said and then the one you remember,
No, I
the one
said
you started
the
liking
first
was
Friday.
the last time I liked it. Was when your boy played the Santa Claus. P. You bought the Santa Claus up. That's Friday after next when Ricky Smiley played the Santa Claus. You see what I'm saying? That's what you said. That's when
the
you started
only
liking
scene-
it again.
The only scene I really liked in that one was when
Right,
he
that
hit
what you
that fucking glass.
Okay, that's what
I
you said.
liked,
All right, but
but
you
I liked next Friday. It just wasn't
talking
as
about the-
funny as the first Friday. I never said I
no,
didn't
you that's your
like any of
favorite.
them. Yeah, that was
Well,
my favorite.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
was
bro.
my
But
favorite.
you know,
The
you gotta
first Friday
be
was my-
remembering what you be saying though, too, though, Pete. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just lie on you just out the blue, bro. I'm listening to what you're saying. You feel me? That's why we have so many goddamn arguments, nigga. I don't just be letting you talk over me.
But I really did. I don't even know how we got on the subject of Friday. Something
You
bro,
know
we be
why,
having-
nigga.
No, we be having so many joked out ass conversations at work. I forgot how we got on Friday. Something happened, and I said something about some more.
You was at
Yeah,
work.
on-
You
oh,
brought
that's
up
what
work.
it was. I was saying about how I didn't like how they took some more out of the Friday franchise because you know she was the first auntie that was going with Craig uncle.
See, there you go again. You
I
saying
can't
some
remember
more was the
that.
first. No, she wasn't. See? Some more was the last girlfriend. Cook Sugar was the first one, and she was in next Friday. And that was played by Kim Kim Whitley or Kim Field.
Yeah.
What her
Kim
name is?
Whitley. Kim Whitley.
Come on, P. I'm trying to help you, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You be misquoting, nigga, and your brother be right here to grab your ass before you fall.
So
Okay?
wait. What happened? I always thought she was the first girlfriend, and then Kim Whitley came in, and that was Sugar.
Some more was in Friday After Next with Cat Williams, and it was the Christmas theme. That's when some more was in there. The chocolate one, the chocolate comedian, right? Come on, Pete, stay with me. All right, that's what you're talking about, right? The chocolate sister that was in Friday, right? He said a ho and kept going, right? That's what you talking about, huh? That's Friday After Next. That's the last one. That's the third one. Kim played in the second one. She played the next Friday. They stayed in Rancho Cucamonga, and she was on girlfriend in that one. She smoked weed with Craig and shit on the couch. You don't remember none of that, neither? Oh, I'm just asking. You can stop. Know what I'm saying? You're not saying nothing back. I'm trying to help you, nigga. You said some more. Why I'm saying this? You said some more was the first girlfriend. She wasn't. Okay, thank you. She was the other girl was the first girlfriend. But which movie you talking about, though? That's why I'm trying to correct what's going on. Which one you talking about? You talking about the next Friday when you brought up the girlfriend, or you was talking about the Friday after next?
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Which one you talking about? Because you probably just had the girlfriends confused, or you probably
I did.
Confused.
I
Which one?
thought some more was in Friday, the next Friday movie. She was in the last one. You're right. So they took Kim Whitley out of there and put her in and put some more in on the last.
Yeah, she's the little sister. She said, "Damn, Unc, you dropped your girl." Because they said this all in the script. They were like, "Damn, you dropped your girl and got with her little sister." Dude, yeah, Sugar. He said something about that shit. Yeah, Sugar was something. He said something about it. He said I started messing, Yeah.
Yeah, he did say something about Sugar.
Then they introduced some more. Some shit. Yeah, I forgot exactly what it was, but yeah, it was something. And he said he started messing with the younger sister. So Uncle Elroy was a fool on that bitch, but I like the Uncle Elroy character. I'm your Uncle Elroy.
Hey.
Don't let me catch you. Don't let me catch you. Your hands in my sugar.
In my cookie jar. I hear you.
You feel me knocking, nephew? Well, let me in there. There it is, Pete. I'm telling you, bro. That's why I said you getting into it with them people at work. Them people, you probably like, wait, you probably got to go to work and apologize. My bad, fella. I wasn't talking about next Friday. I love next Friday. I was talking about the last one. Because Cat Williams and them was cool, but it wasn't better than the first one. Like you said, I think that's what you meant to say. Because you told me a whole different story just now, Pete. You said I like the first one, but see everything after that.
It was kind of.
I ain't really like that shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to read that. The last one I said was when Ricky Smiley when he played in that biz.
That's the only scene I really liked out that one. That was the funniest scene to me when he hit that.
They beat the shit out that nigga with the tree. They beat the shit out that nigga. Yeah, that's what you started thinking. Yeah,
that nigga.
Yep, you went straight to that fucking glass. You went from Friday, the first movie with him and Chris Tucker, to Ricky Smiley getting hit with the glass. I had to remind you about a lot of the next Friday, though. I ain't gonna lie. I had to remind you like a motherfucker. He said, hold on, wait, I do remember that one. No, fuck that. I do like next Friday. It's all good, brother, man. I'm here for it, bro. I just like to have fun with it, bro. Just with conversation. No harm intended, though.
None taken.
Yeah, bro. I hope so, bro. Let's see, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Could we just be chopping the shit, bro? What? Damn, bro. Chop Trey. Yeah, he probably.
Cause I know
Well,
he
yeah,
had
it's
something he wanted to
11:03.
talk about.
Nah, it's all good, bro. We could, we probably could
Yeah,
shut
we
it
can go
down.
ahead and end it on off because he did tell me earlier he was having issues with his computer and shit. So, like,
oh, good, child. You
but,
already know the deal,
but
dog.
for sure, man, we'll be back on our regularly scheduled time this week, y'all, because Mardi Gras had us on the busiest of busies working. But definitely we'll be back next week, man. I appreciate all our people coming in. DD504, Black Star Dispatch, everybody
Yeah, he
else will be
disappeared. I ain't see him in here. What Black Star in there?
He got on and never was. I guess wasn't able to.
Yeah, man. He ain't
Because
get back
I think
on,
what it
man.
is right now, because he told me when he jump on, he just be basically listening to see what we be talking about. And whenever he get a chance to comment, he try to drop a comment, but he be driving and shit. So he just be basically joining in just to catch
It's
us.
all good, Black.
But yeah. So DD504, thank you, Black Star Dispatch, all our listeners on the rebroadcast.
I like
that'll
to
be
hear his
checking
point
us
of view,
out.
though. That's why I say that. Though.
That's
You
why I
know,
was
like
trying to
hear-
tell him get in earlier, bro. But you
Yeah, I
two
heard
hit
you.
me
I
with-
heard. I saw you. Well, I heard you. Nigga, you heard me? I heard you. No, I saw you put it in the text.
Yeah, you two
Yeah, I
hit
saw
me
it.
with that.
That's why I
my
asked, though.
comment got rejected thing, but other than that, man, we should be.
No, I
good,
seen
man.
you asked him to come in there. Yeah, I seen.
Mm-hmm. But all our listeners that's gonna be on the rebroadcast, that's gonna be watching it, show your support by liking, subscribing, sharing, drop them comments, let us know what you like about the show, what we could do to improve.
Yeah, man, hype us up.
Again on a subscribe thing, tell somebody,
172.
so we could get some.
We gotta
people
start
in,
pushing on
more people
Instagram.
in.
Man, let's get the Instagram people over here on YouTube, man. They the ones who tripping.
Yeah,
we gotta get them. We gotta get them Instagram people over here.
Yeah, get them in the comment section or on stage. That'll be some.
No,
definitely.
Yeah, we gotta get
something to
them
have.
over here on YouTube. They need to be reacting to some of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean, it's worthwhile, because we definitely look for viewpoints from everybody. So it'll be well welcomed
Yeah,
if we
definitely.
get all our YouTube people. I mean, our Instagram people, and if our Facebook people do catch wind of this, man, jump on here. It ain't like the link ain't in the
Yeah.
comments for y'all
And
to come
some
up on stage. so-
TikTok, y'all ain't left out neither, man. Y'all
Yeah,
already
we
know,
work.
bro.
We working on that. I'm still
Mhm.
trying to figure out how to incorporate the TikTok to the YouTube.
Well, no, you don't have to incorporate it once we get that together. We could stream over all platforms. To be honest with you,
I was trying to figure out how to do that with TikTok though, because they don't have the
no, it's not nothing to
thing
figure
where I
out.
could
It's-
link.
it's
No, I was
easy.
trying to figure out how to link the two profiles together. That's what I'm saying. Like the TikTok with the YouTube. I was trying to figure out how to do that, but it's a little more complicated than what I thought. So
Well,
it'll take me a
where
second.
you can't. You really can't. That's if you're gonna share something or post, you have to post separately. But when we go live, you could stream through all platforms at one time if you invest in a certain platform that let you do that.
Okay, yeah.
You
I
see what I'm saying?
I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
It'll do it all at the same time. Facebook, Instagram, however long you see what I'm saying?
However
You
long
know.
each, yeah.
Yeah, because they give you
one, they
live
got
time.
a timeline. Yeah, I know. I think Instagram.
Some of them
is
go
like
just as
maybe
long as
45
YouTube,
minutes.
but yeah.
Yeah,
To
TikTok
an
is the one
hour.
I think go the longest.
Yeah, to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I think YouTube is the longest, but they all have their own platform, so
As far as
The-
time wise, yeah.
it go as long as how we as long as we stream. You see what I'm saying? I think
Right.
as long as we stream off of however long I meant to say We stream off of StreamYard. It's being recorded. But you know, Instagram cut off at an hour with their live.
Right.
I know that for a fact. TikTok, I don't know if they even cut off.
Even let you
know,
do
like
lives at
YouTube.
all, because I tried to
YouTube
do
don't
a
cut
live
off.
while I was at work one day, and the live feature on my shit was disabled. I'm like, I know I should be able to go live unless I've been shadow blocked, you know, and I don't see where I had
Shadow
any
blocked.
notification. Yeah, because certain
You went
things,
from your profile, or you went from the
yeah,
Blunt
my
Talk profile?
no, my profile.
Oh, your profile. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was trying to do a live like to show my wife and children.
yeah, I don't know that.
the like how it was out there at the spot where I was at doing my security work for the hotel or whatever.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was trying
yeah.
to go live.
Yeah, just trying to show them a little visual. Yeah.
And I was trying to go live and it would not allow me to go live. And I went through all my settings. I'm like, why am I not able to go live? It would not. But now, if I click on my camera and go to the live setting, it'll allow me to go live. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it that shit be weird, bro.
You and this technology, bro. You having more problems than me, P. And we both around the same. We both having the same problem with this shit.
Yeah.
It seemed like you. It seemed like they be fighting you. You be like, them motherfuckers don't be letting me.
Yeah, bro. Cause I don't.
And I'm just
like,
getting. And I'm getting
I
slapped
don't-
in the face. Me, I'm like,
You know what's
how
crazy?
you supposed to
though?
know this,
I
stupid?
I don't even.
It's
do
like
all
you
that,
fighting
like,
them,
I
and I'm
do
getting
when I
slapped in the
wanna do
face.
it. That'd be the crazy part. I don't do like I don't post a lot, but when I do want to post something, I'm blocked up some kind of way where it won't let me do it. I'm like, that's the fucked up shit.
But what I'm saying is what I'm saying is it's like you like how you think about it, right? It's like, damn, these motherfuckers don't let me, I can't do this.
No, certain times, like you in this.
It's like you get aggravated with something you don't know versus
no. Certain
being
times
patient
they-
and learning how it actually goes. Even if it's tripping though, right? That's what I'm saying. Even if it's tripping, it's not
I
a
know
real
it's-
person. But
yeah,
you
I know that, but I'm
but
saying like
instead of
certain-
learning
no, they got certain times where
it's an aggravation level. Everybody
could
have
be-
an aggravation level, P. You're not exempt, dig it. No, I'm listening to you though. I'm
No,
listening
I
to
was
what you're
about
saying.
to tell you, like, 1 year for St. Joseph Day, me, my wife, her friends, and a bunch of other people were trying to share information for, the coming out of the Indians or whatever like that. These motherfuckers had done literally started blocking internet reception for that entire surrounding area. Like if you had internet for your house, your internet cut off. Yourself, you can make.
Well,
phone
that's not
calls.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like
P.
you get
That's not what
certain features get blocked. Like
I'm
you
talking about
can't-
learning stuff, like
No, the
stuff
learning.
you have to learn, not stuff
Nah.
that you trying to like. You're not a hacker, P. You see what I'm saying?
No, I wish
you're not
I
a
was.
hacker. I know
I
that.
wish the fuck
I know.
was.
I know you do. I know you do. But your ass ain't got enough patience to learn all that shit. That's what I'm talking about.
No, it's not that.
Your aggravation level when it comes to technology is high, nigga. That's what I believe. That's what I've been seeing. Your aggravation level is high when it comes to this shit. You don't be want to deal with that shit no more, nigga. After a certain man, fuck it. Tell me that ain't you.
Yeah, it's a
Man,
lot
fuck
of
it.
shit I do.
Fuck that
Fuck
shit.
it.
Man, fuck that shit.
I'll go into fucking mode for a lot of shit. I ain't gonna do it. So fuck that shit.
So why would I feel anything different? Because it's technology. That's what I'm saying, bro. I know you go
Not like
along
I
with a
don't
lot
try.
of shit
I try,
just
but once
to
I hit
see
a wall,
whoever knows.
fuck that. I'm not about to keep slapping my face against this goddamn wall trying to figure this shit out. I'll take a break and come back later. Well, then I've been figured out some more shit. Oh, okay, I could do this, and then go do it. But once I
Right.
get frustrated, I gotta take a break. I'm gonna take a break.
Right?
But
It's just certain shit. But I get what you're saying though. It's just certain shit. I know your fucking aggravation level when it comes to certain shit. So it's like
Especially when I'm focused on it too, and something pissed me off at it. I don't know. I'm gonna take a break. I'm like that at work. Piss me off at work. I'm gonna go take a break.
That's why I come in at.
I'm gonna go take a break on that shit. You be like, "Where you going, bro?"
I'm gonna keep figuring it out till you trying to. You trying to do that, motherfucker? Because I get aggravated too. You see what I'm saying? It's just like a, just knowing, what's going on with that shit. Like this shit, learning anything new, P. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be I think we forget that as adults, right? Yeah, we forget that as adults when we grow up, and I think that's just all it is. Like, because as a child, you had to remember and repeat and.
Even as a child,
falling on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that to learn shit, and I think we forget that sometimes. That's all it is. Because I do it myself. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's a level of aggravation when it comes to you being grown, because you feel like you can't, do something. It hurts even worse because now you're grown. Like you think you could do everything because you're grown, but it don't go like that neither. So it's a misconception all the way around. But you convince yourself, you know what I mean? Not just you, me too. That's what I'm telling you. It's human nature, as Michael Jackson would say. But as long as you try at it, and as long as you stay with it, like you said, take a break, come back, and stay on it. Eventually, you're gonna catch on to shit.
Yeah, you're gonna break through.
You're gonna break the fuck through. There you go. That's a good way of putting it.
That little break. That's all you be needing sometimes. Just take a little break, because fuck. And you know what? I think the biggest thing is we became.
You forget to be human beings, bro, because they want us to be robots, bro.
Well, that goes into it too. We done became so consumed with fucking with technology and gotta have everything at
conveniency
right there.
Conveniency. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I know you was going up.
That
yes,
shit.
Sir.
When it catch up,
turning us into robots.
But here's the thing.
No, but go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
You find out how hard it is being a robot is when that shit starts frustrating you. You be like, man, fuck.
There it is. Because you're not.
Now you realize, okay, I need to step back for a second. And that's when you start seeing, okay, this is what I could have did, this is what I should do, da 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 da. And
yeah, it's definitely a revelation. Especially when you notice, like you said, when you're a man, bro, and not a machine. People shouldn't work you like this. People shouldn't treat you like this. People shouldn't act this way with you. What's going on? What am I doing wrong? What, all that come into play. You're right.
So I think that's one of the things that when we start what they call decompressing by stepping away from social media and all that stuff and giving yourself a chance to unwind, give your eyes a chance to relax, because people don't realize you staring at that little bitty screen all day. That shit fucks with your eyes. It narrows your vision. And I've been noticing that shit with myself. Like, staring at the screen so long, not a word getting smaller and smaller. Oh, man, I need to get off the screen for a little while. Give my eyes a chance to relax. I haven't, look, people be like, bro, you saw what happened on TV? No. Wow, man, I don't watch TV like that no more. They be like, bro, no, I don't watch TV like that no more. Oh, man, bro, ain't nothing I'm missing, because half of that shit is reruns. Fuck. Ain't nothing really new happening. Same old shit, just different times. Oh, but man, this was a good one. I'm glad we was able to do this week.
Sir.
Like I say, folks, we'll be back at our regularly scheduled program time next week, Friday. Don't know what time yet, because it's not my week to set the time. But it's pretty much going to be about the same time. We always try to keep that same timeline going. Once again, thank you to all our listeners, DD504. Thanks again for dropping in to check on us, Black Star Dispatch. All our listeners on the rebroadcast that's going to be checking us out, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Drop them comments. Let us know what you think. If you have any additional information as to any of the things that you heard us talk about tonight, feel free to drop that in on us, or at least come back next week, Friday, and hit us up on the show and let us know, hey, you saw what we was talking about and you wanted to pump us up with some more additional information, and we'll be glad to listen to it. So that hopefully that be something that y'all start doing a little more frequently for us. That'll help us out, and that'll let us know we actually making an impact on people listening to what we got to talk about. Because remember, we here just giving you our opinion and our take on things as we come across it. So with that being said, I'm your host, P. Dot on the spot.
Silent Child 17, called Son.
And Chop Track 2 was somewhere in the building. So with that being said, folks, we out of here. Y'all have a good night and be safe.
Yes, sir. Peace, y'all.
Peace out.